What the fuck is going on, everybody? I'm your host, Nick Bocklage. I'm with these lovely gentlemen, Zero Sus and Sean. We are bringing you the Quad Box on the Sunday. How are you gentlemen doing today?
Amazing, man.
Let's go.
It's a good day to win 50K.
Yeah, it's a good day to be great. Doing good over here.
Yeah.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I was born ready to take tank 30 picks above ADP.
Ooh, spicy. So we are in a Husky right now. 3 more to fill. What's up, Primetime KG? I know you got super excited this morning because you were trying to do some contests and you weren't trying to do the BBM. So how many Huskies have you done so far? No edge left in BBM. What the fuck? That's what we're doing the Husky, man. You know, time loss contests, mid stakes.
I don't know. This Cam chaos is getting out of control. I think there's still edges in somehow predicting what people do in training camp because it's getting out of control. My Khalil Shakir bags are crashing out my 10%. So.
You packed Shakir? Oh, 10%. Okay.
That's being. So let's start it this way. So each one of us will bring up one player that we're targeting now. Later, mid draft, doesn't matter. But what's one player in the last couple days, last week that you guys are trying to target more now? Who wants to go first?
I can start. I can't believe Mark Andrews' price hasn't gone up. That Isaiah Likely suffered a pretty serious injury, and when they say it's 6-8 weeks, it could be way worse. And we saw with Mark Andrews last year, when you lose that valuable practice time, of course, it likely has been with the team for a few years, but they're always doing new stuff and trying to keep the playbook fresh. They're not just running the same thing as last year. Obviously, that's a losing strategy. So he's pretty much been locked in. The same from what I've seen. Like, I'm in some slow BBMs, and I'm not seeing – I've gotten him early hundreds a couple times on Lamar's moves. I've had to – in the past struggle to get him on some teams, and Mark Andrews per snap rates are ridiculous. The reason he's iffy at his value is because Likely takes a lot of his snaps.
That's a great call. I've noticed Mark Andrews haven't really steamed up the board for sure. What about you, Sus? Do you have one?
Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is going to be the Commanders' starting running back by November. And I think that it's good to get him low owned in these contests. You know, he's probably not going to have been drafted in more than 55-60% of these BBM rooms. He will be, down the stretch, a top 15 fantasy back. No doubt about it.
You son of a bitch. That was going to be mine that I actually picked was Bill Krosak. Before we go, we're on the clock. CeeDee Lamb, Gibbs.
I would say Gibbs for me. Oh, Jefferson. What pick are we? 3?
We're 3, yeah. I think for
Gibbs
me,
or Saquon or CD.
You guys want to do Gibbs?
I'd be Saquon.
Gibbs, yes.
Because I don't think we've done Saquon yet.
Yeah. Fuck it, this is a Barkley build.
I think the Cowboys are great to bet on, but they're a little bit overrated by the sharp market, I think. A little bit. Just in terms of compared to Saquon, Gibbs, Lamb, it's only for the structural reason would you go CD, not because you actually, not because you actually.
Do you think he can reach what he did 2 years ago?
I don't know if that's a good measuring point. He could probably do something between last year and that point for sure. And so could Amon-Ra, so could players that go later, so could Pickens. So
yeah,
I'm just I'm cool with CD at 5. I'm cool with CD at 4, 6. I don't know about over Saquon. It's a little bit jumping the shark for
sure. And, when you're doing this level of volume too, you'll have other teams with CD just to spread it out, especially in the first round, just to be a little more even amongst those ones. And I think Saquon will be fine, and he'll catch a few more passes out of the backfield. He was pretty unlucky with some very game-altering drops as the side notes of the small struggles of the Eagles because that team is loaded front to back.
You can't go wrong with any of these six. I think structurally, if you do prefer the RBs at the 2-3 turn and want to double tap that, it makes sense going receiver. Obviously, you could go 3 RBs in a row if you want to do that as well.
I think the meta could be just RB, like RB, because I had the realization I was mentioning it. Like, I think the winning 2 first rounds is going to be like Gibbs and JT. I think it's going to be those 2 and then whatever else after that. I think that's just like week 17 is just nutted for those 2, like nutted, like
yeah.
Like JT. Oh my god, bro, what is JT going to do to that defense, bro? I'm just worried if I don't have him. Like,
it sounds like the Derrick Henry when he was playing the Texans. Was it every year?
Every year.
Yeah, and if you're fading the Jags hard, which it could take a year or 2 for them to actually be pretty good. I like Gibbs like as a season long, and you can game stack with those Minnesota Vikings week 17. I do like the Minnesota defense, but Gibbs I think could easily finish RB1 overall.
For sure, me too. Yeah, I love Gibbs, especially if they're going to utilize him more out the backfield in the slot, and if he gets more carries, I think I would love that. I mean, for me here coming up, I think Ladd is a great pick to start with the Barkley. He goes,
woo,
or Bucky. Those
I'm cool. I'm cool with Bucky
or T.
Jacobs, T.
Yeah, T or Bucky. Because I want
Bucky.
Let's go Bucky.
There's a player coming up that. Let me know. I'm gonna private chat if you guys are interested.
And for all, oh yeah,
Great.
I'm like back and forth on that one, but I do like, just because I don't know actually.
Or
yeah.
There's some. Let's see what comes back to us.
Just triple down.
Jacobs would be awesome.
But yeah.
I don't love the receivers. The Devontae thing with Stafford scares me. I saw a tweet that the realization that Adams has like literally never practiced with Stafford.
Do you guys want to do Jacobs or Allen?
I would be Jacobs or Harrison.
Jacobs is the talent play, but the structure is pretty annoying. That's 3 top 10 guys. That's pretty.
So Jacobs.
And then we're done until Brooks or Giddens, because
it's I think it's easier this year to do. I mean, last year you could have done it, but when you're at this turn, like we could legit piss 4 receivers in a row that we like and feel comfortable with, and we're winning the flex like Barkley, Bucky, Jacobs. The amount of volume, great offenses, touchdown upside, like I don't know. I trust our skills later to find receivers.
No, I think last year literally like I was doing this last year, but the problem was like I was going like Godwin, wide receiver 1 on my team, and then I was going Rashee, wide receiver 3, and then if they get hurt, then my wide receiver is left as who? Like I don't even know who was left. Like it was brutal. So if they don't if the wide receivers don't get hurt this year, maybe we could cook a little bit. Yeah,
and the way I view the tiers of the running back position, Jacobs is kind of the end of that like elite RB tier, and it has 3 of them, especially in a little bit narrower of a contest. That is so obnoxious to deal with as an opponent, which is our goal.
It is our goal.
Yeah. We have already won the flex with pick 27.
I like the elite quarterbacks, but I can't do them over the elite running backs, if that makes sense. Like over the wide receivers, like Marv, who may or may not get 1,000 yards, all right, I'm with you. But Jacobs could have like 1,500, 1,700 scrimmage yards again. And, we could have 5,000 scrimmage yards between our 3 guys. We probably do.
I think it's funny because like, we're going to take like wide receiver, and then we're like 3 and 4, and we actually feel good because our wide receiver 4 is going to be who, like Golden or someone.
Right.
Well, yeah.
I'm with it.
It's definitely not going to be Golden because we don't want him if anyone's drafting in this draft.
I just mean like, like anyone. Bro, like,
did you see the thing where Jaden Reed played no outside snaps in the scrimmage?
It's
kind of between the 2. I'm excited for the Packers offense, like I'm working on this underrated QBs video, and Love is one of them. I just think at his price and his gunslinging mentality, and to fade Wicks, you're moving all the targets out of Wicks to capable receivers, and Love was by far the most affected QB in terms of fantasy points.
We're up in 2 picks. Do you guys consider Rice here?
I would be Rice. Dude, did you see his stuff today was crazy, bro.
He had 8 receptions out of 11 dropbacks.
No one else had more than 3.
Are you guys cool with Rice?
Let's lock in Rice because the thing is, you don't have to support Rice. You don't need a bunch of wide receivers to support Rice. Your running backs can support Rice because if your running backs are outscoring the other players in that race, then you're already advancing. So
when Barkley's dropping 40 points, it's like, okay, we just need fucking Alec Pierce to have like an okay game.
Right. It might seem counterintuitive, but this is actually the way to get Rice because you are already grabbing all these running back points, and we're gonna like these receivers. I mean, like.
I want to say, too, one player that I'm getting higher on is Travis Hunter. There's reports he's looking better than Brian Thomas. He's playing out the slot a lot, which the slot thrived in the system last year with Liam Cohen. I'm just saying, we don't need to take him here, but he is someone that I'm going to start targeting more.
The team investment is undeniable.
Do we do Sutton week 17?
Huh?
We could do Sutton. Yeah, we could do
Sutton. I would say Waddle of this group.
Wait, who do you guys want to do?
Waddle or Sutton? Because
I would be Sutton. He was like top 2 in air
yards.
Yeah,
I would do Hunter, but let's go Sutton.
I think Sutton's fine because if you wanna like tie break to the week 17, it's kind of interesting because I don't think anyone's gonna have this combination of 5 players. So
week 17 is fun, and he's a solid floor right here.
He's also due maybe for some positive regression. Like he was one of the top 2 dudes in the league in air yards, and like he had like 1,000-something yards, but he could have had more. But Bo Nix wasn't exactly dialed the whole time as a rookie. Like if Bo Nix just takes a year or 2 leap and connects on an extra deep shot or 2, like Sutton could have like a really sneaky good year, like 1,200, almost 1,200 yards and, solid touchdown numbers. Sean and I watched some of his tape. He's like solid in the red zone.
He's a touchdown. He's a touchdown guy, but not like he's not like lucking into touchdowns. That's just his profile. Like Evans isn't lucking into touchdowns. He's just a big dude.
Yeah.
Who knows how to. Dude, Sutton's great, man. I don't know what he's like slept on last year. He was going so late last year.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. He's kind of like the Broncos' Mike Evans in a way where you could guarantee like 8 touchdowns. And like you said, maybe a couple more deep shots this year. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Best Ball and Call? Welcome in. Yes, sir. We're doing quad on a Sunday. Quad box OPS fun. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're quadding. Like that's why we took Barkley, right? Got to represent the quads. No, I like this build too. But
around AJ Dillon. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Just violate all the rules we've been talking about for like months, just for the quads. No, it's definitely don't.
But question for you guys: are you guys buying any of the Travis Hunter hype coming out right now?
Yeah, he's definitely talented, and team investment matters. Even if he's mixed as a player, they are absolutely all in. If Travis Hunter does not work out, there will be new people at every level of this organization outside of Luton. No way, no 2 ways about that. Travis is an amazing vet, but they're all in.
He could be like the premium version of Jayden Reed, right? Like maybe he doesn't play in every 2 wide receiver set all the time. Some weeks it's more than others, but like Jayden Reed, but like really elite. Like that's a fun click in the 5th round. I packed no Hunter in like the 3rd or like the 4th, but like in the 5th, I'm totally back in. So
that's a good point. I like that premium Jayden Reed, but he will play 2 receiver sets though. Like Jayden Reed probably won't. I mean, actually, no. Jayden Reed's okay. Let's just fuck it.
Yeah.
I think we pull Golden up here. What do you guys?
He might be there
on the way back.
Yeah. I would say the second pick.
What about Debo?
I would say Debo or Addison for me.
Yeah,
or Diggs is fine.
Juwan Jennings, number 1.
I worry about the double suspension guys. I would say Jennings. So far off. That half is bad, man.
Why don't we do like Diggs then? Maybe do you guys like Diggs?
Oh yeah, I like Diggs.
Diggs. I'm cool.
I would say like for me, like Diggs and then Golden would be sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Diggs makes sense. He looks healthy.
I don't care about ADP. You know, it's just like
He's
I don't either. Yeah.
Quality comments on Instagram. You know, so he's locked in.
Yeah, he's sniffing BBLs. Just keep the ranks for rock.
Just one letter off. You know, that's where.
Dude, he looks good in camp, man.
The reason I'm not worried about double suspensions is because like Addison misses like 2 or 3 games. He comes back and has 1 30-point game, and he just made up like 3 floor weeks for another wide receiver. So
I think this is
not
Golden.
really,
that's fair.
Golden or Ibuka here.
I agree.
Golden for sure. With
Yeah,
we got a little Jacobs action.
If Golden goes, I think it's a debate. I think Judy over.
I think it's Judy.
For me, it's a mega. What about you, Sean?
I'm voting Judy.
I would be Judy. He's like the locked-in guy. He's killing camp. Egbuka could be a 3. Judy's absolutely the one. Like, Sean, what do you think?
I just think Egbuka's upside is just.
Yeah.
I mean, we already have the Bucky bet. I just think he's
so it's a
the
Baker
more
team.
And Godwin's out week 1. We're pretty sure.
That's why I was like the Bucky correlation we have. Judy makes sense. Like he's gonna project better. He had a crazy year last year, but
Flacco's starting.
Well, that's the thesis. So he's going to start. Like Joe Flacco's going to start 6-8 weeks, but they're going to have Sanders and Pickett out there at some point. Like they are. And when Judy, the non-Jameis game,
it's going to be Gabriel.
Gabriel. That's.
I don't think it's Pickett because Pickett's like cooked, bro.
I don't think they can go to Gabriel. His camp has been so bad of late. I think 2 days ago.
They want to tank. That's the thing.
Yeah, but there's like a
crash out. I don't think they should, but we're talking about the Browns here. This is not.
Yeah,
actually, but some of the people that Browns are really sharp, but it makes it.
I don't know if he completes 20. Like 2 days ago in camp, he completed 20% of his passes. Yesterday, less than half, and they were so far off. Stuff getting picked off. Gabriel looks like Nathan Peterman-esque click. I think they would go to Pickett or Sanders. What happened with Burrow?
No, it's just he got hit. Someone took a naked Burrow. That's unfortunate.
I didn't even see KG was in our draft.
KG the one spot here goes Chase, Higgins, and Dorian.
Oh, we gotta be careful then. We at least he didn't take Golden from us.
That's why I thought you guys knew. That's why I was like, oh, that's why I thought our reach would got it. But
no, we're gonna be dropping some smoke screens like the teams do.
Good point.
They fake glaze ahead of drafts, and then they think you're going this way, and then
I guess look, COV doesn't matter too much in this contest, but I do see a world where Emeka just steams to the 6th round if Godwin's not back yet. More hype than Judy's always.
Baker loves him apparently, and this is coming from a Michigan guy. I'm low key crashing out him.
I think Emeka could have a better year.
I'm saying nice things about Egbuka.
If he's here, would you guys do Godwin Baker?
I would.
And then just crush. I don't think he'll be there, but that would be so sick because I don't think there's any Bucks to the left of us.
Let me check.
As much as he's the best pick in this range.
No Bucks that I see on the board here. Godwin goes, unfortunately. So we could push Baker if we want to do that, and then just take the best player: Mooney, Pittman, Kupp, Ayuk.
Oh, Higgins is gone. What's the?
Higgins went.
I'm kind of feeling Kupp. I don't know why. Lately, I've been into Kupp. I don't know why.
I've been a little more
Mooney.
Pittman's the best pick, but I have too much of him selfishly. So
what about Mooney? I mean, I haven't seen real shoulder concern for it.
Mooney goes.
Thank God. Thank you. Let's go.
What about this is bring back on Philly? All their wide receivers are hurt. What about Keon Coleman?
I don't mind Keenan here too. I think
the other thing
on the second pick,
we could do Baker and Bo Nix.
I think we. Oh yeah. I don't know if we need Baker though because I think we could just.
We need Baker.
Ah shit.
Let's just go.
We could do Bo Nix and Drake May or something.
No, for sure.
I would take the receiver just given the structure of the team, and Rice is going to be suspended.
Let's go Baker. We have Bucky. We have Emeka.
I think we need.
Gives us a second to think about it.
Well, we'll get a receiver that we like here. We'll get one of these guys. Yeah.
I don't like Pittman, so that's. I mean, it would have to be Keon then or Kupp.
Yeah. One of these.
I mean, Keon is.
Pittman's gonna cook.
Oh, Shakir does have a high ankle sprain. Palmer's hurt. Keon is killing camp the most.
Curtis Samuel's hurt too. So like this is a chance for Keon to like really.
I think I'm Keon here. What about you, Sean?
Keon or Keon's fine. Either of those.
Either one, yeah.
They're the same tier for me. And Keon played last year with a broken wrist. Everyone gives Tyreek Hill the pass. Obviously, he was amazing for many years, but Keon's not allowed to have a broken wrist and struggle at times, but he is. So,
are you guys glad that we took Baker here?
No,
because so let's say
I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna say it's a bad pick.
Would you prefer two receivers instead?
No, I think we. Well, it just so happened that no one in front of us took a wide receiver, but I would hate this if the people in front of us snapped off the wide receivers we wanted, and we had like Bo Nix out, we had a Baker out.
Wow,
that guy took Bo Nix. Some guy took Bo Nix.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like he's
watching. He's the one who's watching, right? He took.
Yeah.
Oh wait, right. Okay.
No, but I'm saying we would have gotten one of Bo Nix or Baker because there's no way both of them go.
Well, we don't know that though, because this guy.
I think we'll know the Baker results by the next two picks, because if those but
my point is we should have took a quarterback no matter what though, right? Like that was like we weren't gonna.
We're so tight to the turn, like yeah. And when you have Bucky and Kuka, that's
Caleb, Goff, McCarthy, Herbert. Once that group's gone, you don't want like a QB 22 as your QB 1.
No, but on the next turn, we still have Love. You know, I mean,
we
have Drake May. I guess Drake May
goes right now.
Who the fuck took him? Why did he take him? No, what does he have?
Drake May's good football.
What a piece
of shit. This guy pisses 6 receivers in a row. This guy
Drake's really good backsack QB. That's why I like him, because you can take like Henry, Demario Douglas.
Dude, look at this start.
Williams. Like he's a really fun guy to take before he left players.
Nico, Brian Thomas, Mike Evans, Adams, Devontae, Ricky, Pollard, Warren, Drake May.
Get ready to learn us taking Kyle Williams too, buddy.
Said fuck it.
Nice.
Yeah, Knicks is an interesting one. I think he's gonna regress this year a little bit, or I don't know. Like I like him, but that defense does worry me for fantasy a little bit. And the running game.
Damn, Dusty ass Cooper Kupp still on the board. People know that Torrey Horton is coming for his ass, dude. He's running with the ones now. So it's Jover for Kupp.
I think he's still fine at that price. Trey Harris is fun.
I like
what about
either Jordan Love, or I kind of like
is Loveland still there? What about Caleb Loveland?
Yeah, Loveland. Well, we'll see if they last.
The thing is, if we take Caleb and Loveland go, it's like that's so trash. Like I don't.
Well, I think we did
Loveland first.
I think we take Loveland first, and then yeah.
See what happens between the two of them.
Yeah, Loveland.
Yeah, let's go Loveland.
So good.
And then we have a quarterback either way.
Yeah, I love that.
And Kraft is gone there.
Oh, Kraft is cooked, bro. It's Musgrave season.
Musgrave season.
He strained his groin, or I don't know if it's a strain. It didn't look good though.
Caleb goes to.
He still has a month, and he's so talented. Like I think he's the best pure pass catcher in the offense. Of course, you have to be careful with that kind of stuff, but he still does have a month.
Wait, we don't do it.
Second, something happens. Yeah.
It's a decent number court. How do you guys feel about Trey Harris or Burden at this price?
I like Burden over Harris if I had to choose.
That's fine.
Casey goes his second quarterback unstacked, of course.
Is Caleb still there? No, he's not.
So Burden, Harris.
Those are like
or do you guys just want to go? Yeah,
no, that's fine. Let's just do it. Burden. Okay.
Let's do Burden just kind of with the Bears bet. I like that.
Yeah, either they're both super talented, and Burden is getting a lot more steam because that was the concern. His talent is undeniable. 2 years ago, he was easily could have been a first-round pick, but he had a bad his bad platform season, and then some bad quarterback play in Missouri really lowered him down. And I think the lack of dominant red zone running back, unless it's a big pro Roshan room gives him and more. I think there's going to be a lot of like gadget opportunities and creative ways to get the ball in because without this pure goal line back situation, I don't know what they're planning because Swift is not a good goal line back.
Kyle Monangai season.
Maybe.
Waiting on Monangai.
So I was in Roshan early, and then like the last month, I haven't clicked him at all, just because like I was listening to Coach speak. It was like, yeah, like there's nothing on him. Like I was searching Twitter and all that. So like I've saw clip.
You don't have film or Coach speak, like it's
but and Kyle Monangai is one of the worst RB prospects in this draft. Like he's so terrible. But it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what the coaches think. And if the coaches are hyping him up, thinks he's good.
It's a grind set, round 7 Rutgers, Isaiah Pacheco as click.
So
it's
it didn't
the terrible
matter that,
running back.
Oh, I was gonna say just it doesn't matter if people hate Swift because Ben Johnson's cool with Swift. So my bags are packed to the moon.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I like Swift overall. It's just at the goal line, it gives room for the other guys to come.
Kyle Monangai is the shitty running back that Ben Johnson likes, and Roshan is the shitty running back that he didn't buy into. So, 2.7 yards per carry. I thank the heavens every day I did not pack Roshan bags because that dude is total dust.
We'll see. Week 1, 2 goal line touches. You'll see.
12.2 points, 2 carries, 2 yards.
New Lendale White dropped.
I think Roshan's like Zamir White this year, but just way cheaper.
Except never even flashed at all. Like not even
No.
real flash.
He had one run in preseason like 2 years ago that was solid.
Never forget.
We're up in 3 picks. Quarterbacks.
We don't need it. We don't need a quarterback.
We don't need it.
We can push.
You guys want to take
Take
Dobbs and snipe KJ?
Tillman?
Or we could take Ray Davis and be done.
Palmer as a fade.
Yeah.
Palmer on that Shakir fade.
Hey,
stuff.
James Cook, not even at practice. We could take this guy for a little mini,
Ray
with a little mini with Saquon.
Ray
And we're done at 4.
But do you guys want to take Bryce Young
We
here?
probably need
Like,
5.
we
because
could do Bryce.
We have
No,
2
I
week
hate-
9 running backs.
Let's take Ray Davis, bro.
I'm down for Ray Day or Tillman or one of those guys.
Because we can get Tillman back, I think.
Whatever boxes us out of Najee, for the love of God.
I think for the fact that we can stop at 4 running backs, it's a little mini with Saquon.
What do you guys think?
It's a realistic mini too.
We have
Like
2
second
week 9 running backs, our 2 like lead dogs.
If they dude, it's 3 out of 12, right? And if they separate enough, it doesn't matter about week 9. If Saquon
I might be with
45
Nick.
Polls are pretty tight. We'll see.
You guys want to do Bryce Young or Cam Ward
I'm
here?
saying doing
They
it
are
now.
kind of drying up.
Let's do Cam.
Yeah, let's do Cam then.
Yeah. We do a Chig later. Chig is getting good reports.
Cam or Bryce is sick at that spot.
Cam is probably slightly better. Probably.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Like Bryce could if Bryce is the way he is last
Probably
year.
better player, Bryce better situation.
Let me just put it like this. So week 17, I would say Cam Ward has the easier matchup for sure. Like
Ooh, let's
easier, probably
Saints
like Saints against the Saints.
Saints might have given up by then.
Seahawks, that's close, I guess, because then the Saints need to have some degree of offense to force the Titans to push it. And then the Seahawks are a good defense. I do like them this year.
Yes, sir. Dirty
I'm not
Pino's
really-
ball.
I'm not really attacking the Seahawks as much as like the Saints.
The
Seahawks
Saints
are a
just
really
special
fun backstack
value,
now.
like at their price.
They always were. It was always Sam Darnold and Arroyo in Eliminator, and not MVS.
With Horton now, round 18. Did you see that Horton catch?
I don't know. MVS has some voodoo magic, as bad as he is at football. He manages to get on the field somehow constantly. So I don't know.
They
There's some.
said
Yes,
yesterday
yes.
Horton's now repping with the ones, like way over MVS now. So it's happening. Get on the Horton.
I
train.
want that to be true. No, I'm rooting for Horton, but MVS has that like voodoo magic of getting on the field with extremely important situations. Like he's been a chief.
That'll come at the expense of Cub. They gotta have an X, and they don't have one. And Torrey Horton is
Torrey's fun. Torrey's fun.
Because he should have been like an early day 2 pick if he was healthy, but he wasn't healthy, so he was like a round 5 pick. But his talent is like Kyle Williams tier. Like he's so sick when he's fully healthy, in my opinion.
Kareem Hunt, wow.
Wow.
I mean, building the Broncos Chiefs game out, I guess. Ingram 86, Pacheco 62.
Jesus Christ. Let him cook.
I mean, if it's 70-63.
Get you guys season.
Oh, yeah.
I like that Stafford goes ahead of Tillman. That's really nice.
So I think my vote would be we get A-Rich and a Pierce thing going on here.
If Tillman's gone, yeah. I would go with Tillman, but he's there.
Tillman would be a smash.
Bruh.
I'm a little worried about A-Rich. I mean, I know there's some buzz, but then they said yesterday was like one of the worst practices they've ever seen. So,
and then today he had a good one. I just saw it now.
It's so up and down.
It's gonna be It's gonna be like the all season, man. Like even if he starts, like, okay,
you want to do Pierce?
Let's do A-Rich first, just to get the quarterback.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of receivers.
Could at least
who are we pairing? Wait, we don't have anything paired with Richardson.
We don't need anything.
We don't need to pair anything. I think realistically it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
I think.
A-Rich is like he's one of the quarterbacks you don't need to stack in this at all.
All right.
I'd still want Pierce to be there. It's not the end of the world, but
yeah. I mean, if anything, because we still need to pair like Cam Ward. Like I would be more upset if we don't pair Ward than A-Rich, you know.
All right. No, that makes sense.
Waiting on Alec Pierce, like that's the real. Like we actually want him though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Come on.
He fits good with this build too. Like I just love Pierce, man. Like if we get Pierce, like let me just random out Alec Pierce. Like sure, 80 Mitchell's a second round. He has some talent.
He has a horrible camp.
Yeah, like I've heard some bad.
80 Mitchell's having a horrible camp, bro. But go on.
No, just Alec Pierce last year was one of the best picks in fantasy in best ball. He's a clear number 2. He's a deep threat. And if A-Rich starts all year, like how many spike weeks are Alec Pierce going to have? Like at least 3?
I think with either of the quarterbacks, Alec.
Yeah, Down Jones definitely too.
They're glazing Pierce every practice.
He even said that he's like, you know what? It's my contract year, but I'm not going to hold out. I'm here to put in work. Like he wants to earn the contract. So yeah,
he knows that if he holds out, he's gonna get a less contract than if he balls out. If he gets like 1,000-yard season, he's cooking now. But if he gets now,
he'll get like 3 years, 40 million somewhere. You know,
at least he'll get more. He'll get more than that because, dude, like I think didn't Palmer get that?
Basically. Yeah, Palmer got like 3 and 40. I feel like he would get that type of.
I think he would get like 3 for 48 maybe if he has a good season.
Facts.
Perhaps.
I mean, Gabe Davis got that type of bag. Like, certainly possible.
Says the guys. I love it.
So, what are we thinking structurally here?
We have 3 more picks.
Receiver.
We definitely need another tight end.
So I think 1 more RB, 1 more receiver, 1 tight end.
Yeah,
I think we stop at 5.
I think
because there's so many fun. We could, but there's so many fun targets that it's like, why not have a little fun?
Yeah, like starting running back for the Dallas Cowboys. That's always fun. I mean, that's just fun. Like, yeah, I don't know why they go so late. Like,
let sleep.
Let's do Chick here, or no? We could push Chick.
We could push him if there's a running back we like.
If
Miles would be the.
What's the pick right now? What number are we?
We're 1 pick away, 190. So you guys would go? Would you guys go Miles over like DJ Giddens with A-Rich?
Yeah. I would say Miles is the most.
It doesn't. I don't think it matters. Like, dude, like the Chick stack. This is not BBM.
You're not worried about his injury?
Nah, it doesn't sound major.
Okay.
I think they're always gonna have little stuff. I don't want to be the guy like over reacting to some of that stuff. Obviously, if they're like out.
John is the same buy. Maybe we go Arroyo for fun.
I think John is a smash at this point with just like I think he's a clear number 2 there. But if the buy scares you guys,
it doesn't scare me that much. I think he might just.
I would prefer Arroyo.
Really?
Sean, Jonnu or Diami?
Yeah, which one?
Diami bring back.
Oh, Johnny goes.
I would say
Arroyo.
I'm cool with Gesicki or Arroyo, yeah.
Or Sanders.
No, fuck Sanders.
I would say Arroyo.
Let's just go upside for this, right? Arroyo, and then the last pick we'll take a tie-in, like receiver.
Okay.
We don't have to.
No, but I think what's that dude's name?
Elick?
Yeah, Elick, Lockett, I think's fine.
I would rather just have Darius Slate though.
He'll probably be gone, right?
Yeah,
I think the reality is like in BBM you have to maybe go for the nuts, everything stacked up. In this, like we got the AR stack, we can sacrifice. Cam Ward is just a good dude. He's number 1 pick.
You don't need a stack, but I do think Elick's probably the best pick if Slayton goes.
I think he's like actually a good pick. The drum beats.
I would say it's probably. I would probably say Slayton and Keenan are just way better picks, and then everyone else. Whatever.
I don't think they'll make.
I agree with that.
If they make it, sure, but I think based on ADP, they probably won't make it. But if they do make it, then
Jalen Lane, that's a deep cut.
Like, do you guys think Keenan Allen's going to sign with the Chargers? Because it's either he's signing with the Chargers or he's retiring.
I think he's playing football next year. I'd be very surprised. He was still pretty good. He wasn't like amazing, but he still wins on routes. There's certainly not a shortage of needing slot receivers and good route runners in this league. So he should be playing football.
Yeah.
What do you guys think also about it? Maybe a third tight end. Just putting it out there.
I'd actually say third tight end.
I think we look at our wide receivers.
We have 2 rookies. Like they're undervalued.
Once Rashi's back, we're kind of cooking,
So we have Rice, Sutton, Diggs. So basically, Sutton and Diggs should be week 1 contributors. Emeka, I think, is gonna have a role week 1 too. Kind of for all these guys. Luther's one where it's like we don't know. But
I think the tight ends probably are better than the wide receivers after Slayton goes and Keenan.
Okay.
Because
Slayton or Keenan.
So I would be Keenan Allen. He was the wide receiver 9 from weeks 12 to 17.
I think Slayton has a role. He got paid, and we don't have to guess. I would be Slayton over Keenan, but I'm cool with
Keenan.
Oh, that's tough.
You guys vote. I'm cool with either one.
Yeah, I see. Because if Keenan retires, it sucks. But if he signs, he's up 60 picks.
Which doesn't matter in time box because Slayton should be going 140s. Just saying.
But it's a testament to the value he would be creating.
Just Keenan.
The fact that Wan'Dale goes ahead of Slayton in best ball is absurdity.
I agree.
No, it's wild.
I agree. Like Pete, this is
I'm at 18% Slayton over here. So,
but like I said, I'm cool with taking Keenan or Slayton over forcing a stack with a bum that I don't know who like Tyler Lockett could be cooked. Right. I like Manor. I just like him because of his name. I don't care if he's good at blocking. Wicks is good at blocking. Like the offense sucks. We hope it's better, but
it doesn't suck in this team. Cam Ward's fucking a beast.
But it could rotate. That's where I'm with Zero. Like you could have like 6 guys rotating. It might not consolidate. Keenan Allen is like officially meeting with the Chargers. He's not like meeting with an old team to not sign. He knows. He also
still has a month to like figure it out too. Like let's say the Cardinals are the one that are big rumored at looking for a slot receiver as well. If he's already getting a meeting like as a talented player, we're getting closer to the truth.
And they were already expecting Mike Williams to be a thing. He retires. Ladd is dealing with, people say AJ Brown hamstring. Ladd's been missing the last few practices with a little injury. Just something minor.
That's not good.
What about QJ's dropping
KLS. Yeah, I want to get some more KLS in general.
I think QJ's dropping everything.
Is not the craziest thing in the world. It's like if he's already showing out and they're saying this repeatedly, that has to matter especially a rookie. We don't know what he is. So sometimes if it's a veteran, it's like a 5th year.
Brendan Rice.
That's shape of his life.
I was like, who are you searching for? Brendan Rice.
It reminds me of the Brendan Rice hype a little bit from last year.
I was DJ Chark, and that didn't pay off.
Yeah, I mean,
don't say that word around certain people.
I'm just done. I'm done like dumpster
It's
diving.
okay. It's a new year, new vibes. New year, new vibes.
I'm not dumpster diving because, like, honestly, like Ayo Manor just feels like we're chasing, not DJ Chark specifically, but just like that type of like, oh, maybe he gets the wide receiver 3. Maybe he gets on the field. It's like, dude, Keenan's gonna be on the field if he signs. Keenan's not signing to be the fucking bench warmer.
Exactly. People are like, oh, maybe Keenan's going to be a veteran. No, dude, Keenan Allen is not there on some, oh, I'm going to raise these young guys. No. Also, like, QJ's dropping everything in camp, and, like, Trey Harris has been apparently a little quiet. So,
they kind of have, like, different strengths as well. Trey Harris is a deep guy, deep threat first and foremost. He's the Alec Pierce type of vibe that you get attached to Justin Herbert. That's why he's way more expensive.
What if KLS is the deep?
I think KLS is like they're just going multiple slot demons with an over the top guy in Trey Harris.
All right, let's review our team. You want to do it, Nick?
Sure. 3-5-8-2. Baker, Cam, A-Rich. I like the quarterback room for like waiting for how we did. I mean, Baker stacked, Cam Ward. We don't need a stack. He's just an advanced piece. And then A-Rich Pierce, one of the best late stacks you could do in basketball right now. Barkley, Bucky, Jacobs, Ray Davis, Sanders. High T room, like we're crushing everybody.
4-letter word, cash in that RB room.
That's just like I love this RB room. And then our receiver room is a lot of fun. I mean, we have Rice, we got 46, Sutton, Diggs, Emeka, Keenan, Luther, Pierce, Keenan Allen. I mean, how do you guys feel about the receiver room?
It almost was even better, but this is really good. Like, we almost got like a couple fallers that, like, if we got Golden back, that's sick. I think it's like really good.
We got age, we have volume, we have spikes, we have young. Like, we got everything.
Betting on talent across the board. Like, the situations are TBD on a few of these guys, but you're just betting a talented player is going to cook more than the market thinks.
Yeah, I like the mix we did. And then Loveland Arroyo, I'm fine with going 2-year. Little volatile, but I do think Loveland's the real deal. And, the bet is Loveland's just a monster this year, so you don't need to go third tight end.
Hear me out. If we were more keep it right there. If we were more balanced, then we could be like, well, we're so strong at wide receiver, let's add a third tight end. But it's like, if we add a third tight end and he's going to give us 8 points on a spike week or 10 points, like, woo, like Saquon's just going to separate by more than we don't even need that, right? Saquon's going to score 45, and that's going to make up for like 3 weeks of like a decent RB. Like the difference.
We also had we had really no tight end fallers. That's also
right.
Besides Arroyo, that is kind of the big thing. If one of these Chig and
Jonnu got some, like,
they got
right before us.
Fall. So I've seen like Ertz and Hunter Henry fall a lot. Like we had no really tight end luck on that part. So
not even
kind of where I'm fine with it. Like maybe if you're a Theo Johnson guy, like he's kind of the last. You guys are Ferguson, so it'd be a one person glaze. But if Matthew Stafford manages to repair his back, then not that guy's going to.
Man, the Stafford news is very interesting. Let's check out KG's team. 3-6-7-2. Bo Nix, Love, Rogers.
It's sniping us on every stack that we had.
I know, right? He was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna cause chaos, but we were able to get through it. Bo Nix, Love, Rogers. It's a good quarterback room. I mean, I like Nix and Love pairing, and then Rogers is always a good third. Hampton, Walker, Swift, Spears, Todd Brooks, Hunter. The room's fine. Like, you have
whenever you pull up a Hampton first-round pick over another first-round pick, Jacobs, in a better offense, you got to do it, right? You have to do it. You just have to do it.
It's even. I prefer Jacobs, but I don't think it's like crazy. But
it'll be crazy once we finish the season. You'll see it's crazy, but
we'll see. I mean, I like them both. I prefer Jacobs though.
Same, Like I like Hampton a lot, but Jacobs, like, he's the known horse that's gonna We know what we have in him.
Like, do the Packers have a backup running back right now? Like,
no,
Najee Harris versus an injured Emmanuel Wilson and an always injured Marshawn Lloyd and Izzy Abanikanda.
If you're gonna put injured in front of Emmanuel Wilson, you gotta put injured in front of Najee Harris, my boy. No one's
That's fair. That's fair. But I think that I think Najee's track record, he has a higher chance of returning than Lloyd. I think Wilson is not a big threat if they both return. But that's fair about Najee.
I don't even know if injured's the right term. Is it disabled?
It's a disability right now. But we'll see. The receiver room's fine too. Chase Higgins, Metcalf, Addison, Dobbs, Pat Bryant, Wando. You got some late back stacks with Dobbs and Bryant. Andrews, good pick. Ertz, I like it. I like as your tight end too. So I think overall, I mean, structurally it's good. I like the team.
Balanced.
Yeah. Sorry about the Joe Burrow guy.
Yeah. I know you getting sniped from Joe Burrow meant we got sniped on our boys as well. And then we also had Jay Lupin here. I don't know if you're still here, but if so, shout out to you. Daniels, Geno Smith, league quarterback, stopping the Geno's more than fine. Achane, Mason, Zach Charbonnet, Samson, Eckler, the often injured Lloyd.
I love Achane, but this would be my first point of contention here. Mason could be the two.
Wait, what's the point of contention?
Like it's the second RB2. Like it's a very hero RB build.
Did he take him ahead of Jones? Please check. Did he take him ahead of Jones? Mason ahead of Jones? Please tell me.
Sharp.
I see.
Jones went earlier. Yeah.
Because when I see a Samson Slappy at 130, I already know it's probably Mason over Jones. Which is the anti-Slappy. Like Jones should be the Slappy pick because he's like fun, but
it's that's a weird one. I mean, this room is like hero RB and it's chaotic. Like you're betting that Walker gets hurt. You're betting Samson's the guy.
Walker is hurt.
Well, in the season,
we have a month till the season.
Yeah, but if
who isn't hurt
for the season?
My bags, like anyone I don't have bags of, aren't hurt right now. I'll tell you that.
Mark Andrews isn't hurt. It feels nice.
Eckler, Lloyd. So I think the RB room, like I like the guys you targeted. Like Mason could be an RB2 this year. Samson could crush. Eckler's fine, but it's very volatile. Neighbors, Pickens, Waddle, Chris Olave, Downs, Beck, Thorin, and Jalen. I kind of like that sneaky double with Geno, Betch, and Thorin.
Yeah, that's a fun group.
That's a little fun.
They're cheap.
This is clearly someone that watches Davis and Liam because they have all the classics. I guess they don't have every single classic, but they have Kincaid and they have a bunch of slappies.
If Kincaid's healthy, he'll be all right. But I like Warren. Downs and Waddle are good value.
I agree.
39, obviously a little expensive, but
I like Beck. That's a nice price, man. Finally, a fair price.
A nice price, yeah. Are you guys Beck or Thorin? Like straight up.
Thornton sucks, bro. He's sacrificial X.
I think Thornton's like a aspiring Alec Pierce. I don't think he's as good, obviously, but
so like if you had to take just one draft, $1,000 buy-in, are you taking Besh or Thornton?
Besh.
I would say neither. But
I would say Thornton at this point, and I didn't even like Thornton as a prospect, and I love Besh, but it just seems a little tough right now for Besh, and Thornton is getting deployed the way that you would want him to. 6'5", running.
Appreciate you, fancy dog. Yes, sir.
One draft, I would take Trey Tucker if I had one draft, just because he's way lower
somewhere.
If I had one draft, I'd take Brock Bowers, but that's just me.
Oh, he's hearing footsteps. Michael Mayer's coming.
Michael Mayer is on his heels. And he's in.
Michael Mayer to the Dolphins would actually be sick though for Michael Mayer,
but they already have their tight end.
Trade him for the crackhead.
Jonnu or what? Who's the crackhead?
In Miami, Darren Waller.
Oh.
No, Waller's chilling, man. That's been a long time.
It's been a long time. So he says. Yeah. They're always honest, aren't they? The crackhead.
He's with his old coach. I don't want to derail the stream and turn into, my Waller Glaze bid, but at price, it's crazy. I think he is hurt though, so I'm a little worried about him.
Yeah.
+9 for a Husky if you guys want to get him. We'll see how long this takes.
Should be good.
Ever forgive me, Sean. Sus with the strong take. Sus has a lot of strong takes.
He's making takes hot again. I respect it though. I don't like those
He must be a dad.
I don't like those things where it's like, let's just take the underdog rankings and like rearrange it one spot and like seem like an edgelord. Like that's just not. I don't vibe with that. So
got to stand on business, you know. And sometimes you whiff, and sometimes you hit.
right.
And it is what it is.
But what if your rankings are really one spot different than the ADP in some players? You know, because I think over Lamb, I'm you know.
If you're making like a 5 underrated players video and like they're underrated, but it's one spot, then like just talk about someone else.
That's fair.
Yeah, you got to. Statistically speaking, you should have like some aggressive rankings in some spots, just like almost naturally. And some people, you know, 8.3% exposures, but you know, we're not here to pay the rake. We're not here to pay the ever increasing by the year rake. I think
that's why this must be the year for all of these tournaments. These are high stakes streams because this is the year. Then the rake's going to end up being 30%, and we're totally cooked at that point.
Yeah, BBM rake is 1.5% higher this year than it was last year. So,
and if you look at like the metrics, like the rake of like how you produce a return, the rabbit hole is really bad. Like you raise up 2-3 points rake, it starts getting gross fast.
Yep. I mean, you could do 8.3%. It's just, but you have to build in a unique way. It's not just like percent, you know. It's how you structure it, which players you pair together. Are you pulling up players like across, you know, like flipping the board, stuff like that?
You know, well, I think this is the first time I've ever used ranks, like my own rankings, which I feel better having. But a lot of times, like I tend to like go to ADP, still just kind of like I'm used to that. But I like doing rankings because it just reminds you of like not to get stuck in the ADP cycle.
True. It
right,
kind of goes both ways.
Yeah, because it's like when I first started drafting earlier, it's like, okay, like all the quarterbacks were like later ADP. So it's like I felt like I was forced to take more of like the receivers. But now it's like I have the elite quarterbacks and Kittle over like these players just because, you know, like I just view them more aggressive than the market. I like my teams when I have one of these. Now, I'm not always going to take I'm not going to take one of these over like Tyreek or Adams or Garrett, but it reminds me like, hey, like, yeah, like flip the board, like, you know, ADP, you don't need to go by it. Like go by, you know, your
either one. And then even when you're sorting by ADP to like kind of like see, is this guy going to make it? Like you still see your own rank and it's like, yo, like remember.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't draft from ranks, but if you have them in your head, that would be like kind of just have like a mental note. But I know it's hard sometimes with like recent news to remember everything.
I guess where we got, guys. Guess what pick we got?
Or
12 looks like
best spot on the board. Let's fucking go. I love the 12th spot this year. Last year it was good.
Oh, that's not a bad.
I think I like the 101 better, but.
Yeah, no, I like the back shots this year.
I'm a 10-hole guy myself.
10 holes, yeah. The 10 is sweet too.
I like
sometimes you get that
as well. Like you get that Gibbs or CD at 6 is just most years. When Nico Collins, so the world fading Nico Collins, and way back in the original days, the round 2 CMC, which is a rip on that, but then the back ends I would prefer, but I'd 6 or 5 or 6, and then 12 in like the earlies.
6 is fun too because for me there's like a clear tier break after 6, and then you have Bowers fall to you sometimes, right? Like you could have a CD, CD Lamb Bowers
like
starter
downfall, like it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Speaking of Bowers, what are we thinking here at 12-13?
It depends what's there, I guess.
Yeah, I love the double elite receivers. Achane, I really like Achane a lot. I think Achane's a fucking.
I love Achane too.
Smash. How I see it though,
in Time Box, you can kind of mix it up because in Time Box I'll do like BT. Well, it doesn't have to be BTJ, but I'll pull up like JT. I'll pull up whatever. You can pull up Bucky. You can pull up any player that doesn't come back. T Higgins. You can pull up.
I think the ADP is very sharp in this format where like these are just the best players for me. Like Bowers is the one where I could consider pulling up because of the elite tight end aspect of it, but
and he projects better than like half these receivers.
Please, neighbors.
But speaking of Achane, everyone's worried about Wirfs. You guys saw that like one of the only good Dolphins offensive linemen's hurt.
Oh, Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Achane produces his value from.
I'm cool with BTJ. Why don't we do London? You guys like London?
BTJ.
I like London.
BTJ Amon-Ra.
I would be BTJ Amon-Ra or Genty.
Drake is BTJ. Close, but I haven't like. 50.
Why don't we do Genty then? Let's have some fun. We always go like. I mean, I'm cool with let's do Amon-Ra.
Receivers.
Fuck it. Let's do.
Yeah, because the RBs at the 3. So I think, man, I kind of want to go London over Amon-Ra just because it's more the projection wise. But
Amon-Ra projects so much better.
Amon-Ra.
His week 17 is good. Fuck it.
Yeah. Well, so like I was doing some like let's check this out. So I've been Amon-Ra over Drake London. I haven't really gone Drake London, but this isn't the best way to do it. But Drake, so Amon-Ra St. Brown scored 28 more points than Drake London last year, and I do think that the offensive coordinator could change some things around. If they do want to utilize Gibbs or JMO a little bit, that could hurt Amon-Ra St. Brown. At the same time, Drake London, I think, could regress in a positive way, where where Penix loves to throw the deep shots. His ADOT could be higher. Mooney's dealing with the injury. We could see Drake London get 170 targets and just have potentially more upside in the touchdown department a little bit. But maybe that's just overthinking it. Amon-Ra St. Brown's like really fucking good as well.
We also might see the Lions have the pass
level of receivers. Like they're also pretty good.
No, you either go like literally the best players available, or you go a little bit unique, but not too crazy, but just in a way that most people aren't doing because there's only 11,000 entries.
Yeah, it's just like when you could start 2 elite receivers, because like there's this thing, Ryan Heath, smart guy, he dropped where like when you like elite league winning receivers, the best chances to get them are in the first 2 rounds. Like that makes sense, you know.
Especially this crop of receivers that we're in, like they're the top 10, 15 guys are so good.
Exactly, and then to get league winning RBs is the first 6 rounds. Like first 6 rounds, like that's the crop of it all. Where so it's easier to find the league winning receivers in the first 2 rounds, but then rounds 3 to 6, it's easier to find league winning RBs, which makes sense because the profiles, right? Like you have in the 6th round, Juwan Jennings, Chris Olave aren't going to win leagues. They could be good picks, but then you have RJ Harvey, Henderson could win leagues, right? Like they're the exciting rookies.
Maybe.
Depending,
I don't know if I would go. I don't know if I would go that far.
More like Connor.
Well, it's a profile like Juwan Jennings, like Chris Olave could be a good pick, but it's hard to see the upside.
Pass. I do like when I go.
Every pick can be. I don't think every pick can be a league winner because by definition, then they wouldn't be league winners.
No,
there's only a few league winners in general. You just have to pick the right ones. You can't just be like they're going the first 6 rounds. What if the first 6 rounds, but it's actually Breece Hall and like Genty, so you missed them because you took like trivia. It's not like just because you can go.
Well, no, we could take Breece Hall here though. Like I'm not saying that those 2 are the ones. I'm just giving examples of like in the 6th round, like the RB. Like in my opinion, I think Harvey Henderson
for this year. I understand what you're saying. Like you don't want to marry yourself to a positional strategy because if the wrong personnel, you will lose. But with that said, like it's good to have these gauges of like where the players are being taken. I do think receivers. That top tier receiver is really good. Obviously, last draft we took a lot of running backs because of the.
I would be Kyron here.
Yeah, I think Kyron's solid.
Does Kyron scare you guys with the Stafford injury at all, or no?
Nah.
I would be Kyron, and then
he projects so well.
James Cook,
Kittle, or
James
for
Cook.
me it's either Evans or Worthy or DJ Moore.
I think
I go Worthy. So I think Worthy because like I said, I think the 5-6 turnout RBs are just way better than the receivers there. Structurally, I like it more.
Worthy over Evans or Tet?
For me personally, I just think
maybe Evans.
Week 17 Evans for me, but
I would be Evans.
I would be Evans too.
Is that 3 Evanses?
That's 3 Evans.
Fuck. Worthy should be going. Worthy should be going higher. You have the Rice.
I do like Worthy, but
Rice suspension. I'm worried about Evans a little bit. Like, I think he's good, but it's just the age concern, and it's just he's gonna break down at some point. Like, he's gonna have the year where I'd rather be a year early than a year late with him, and I do think this year could be the year where he just regresses.
Well, we have Brian Thomas and Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he's going for Jerry Rice.
We say that about but we don't give that to Devontae though, and he's like everyone's like pumped on Devontae Adams, you know.
I'm not too pumped on Devontae, but
fair enough.
Yeah, with Jimmy G, I'm not.
Yeah, but I want to go back to the RB situation with the RBs, where it's like when you guys look at certain profiles, we want, you know, rookies that get good draft capital, good offenses, can get passes, have breakaway speed. So it's like when you're looking at the 5-6 turn, like, isn't Henderson, Harvey, don't they fit the profile of winning like league?
Yeah, they're nice players. I do like James Cook at our last spot just because the Bills are favored.
Me too. Yeah, Cook's
here,
good
and
too.
That's like you have to go player by player. I do agree that range is awesome
in general. The problem with Henderson is like he's not going to consolidate this year. They're like talking about him as like a James White plus role. Like, he'll be really efficient, but he's never going to get 20 touches in a game. He wasn't.
I don't think he needs 20 touches though.
I don't know if he'll get 15.
I think he's solid. I have him as the bottom of that tier, but I think he's a good guy to mix in just because of the talent, and they're going to want
like he got
all as well. But yeah, I do have a lot of Ramondre as well.
Like Ramondre will have more carries than him. He'll have way more pass down work, but
I don't know. I because like projecting probably, but I remember watching Stevenson closer last year, and dude has a fumbling issue. Dude got benched for Antonio Gibson a couple weeks.
But then they would have to put in Gibson. Like, you just physically
because Gibson sucked.
But you physically can't Henderson that many touches. He has massive durability concerns. Like, he is.
I mean, but we say that about these RBs. Like, Kyron was the same thing. Achane was the same thing. Bucky is one that, you know, could be the same thing, where it's like maybe this coach just loves Henderson and they're just gonna ride him. Like, that's kind of like,
yeah, fading talent is obviously a little not the best process. I would say I prefer like Harvey and
Chuba, Connor Kamara.
I think he's totally fine though. I think it's
I prefer Henderson to RJ.
I don't love him maybe being like my RB2, but like RB3, that's awesome.
I don't think you're like, okay, RB2, and then we pick up Miles Sanders later. I don't know. We pick up
Tank
later. I don't know if it matters. Yeah. Like, we just got to pick the players that spike the hardest. Worthy's not going to spike.
I think that's fine.
I don't think in week 17 he's going to be locked down. There's no way I see him outscoring Evans if Evans is healthy.
There's
just no way.
Are you talking about for RJ Harvey? That's I just think RJ Harvey, Sean Payne has like a track record of having these league-winning RBs. They have the best defense. They're going to run the ball a lot. Harvey's in the Joker role. Could get like Javonte caught 53 passes.
That feels like pattern matching a little bit, but I don't disagree fully. It just feels like I don't care what he did in the past with better running backs. Like, yeah, Kamara is better than RJ Harvey.
Well, Javonte caught passes.
Okay, let's pattern match Javonte Williams catching 53 passes last year. Who's the worst RB?
He's a fine pick. I'm just saying. I think I like Travion over RJ. That's what I said.
Yeah,
these receivers keep going here. Take some more receivers.
Let's see by ADP. I would love Kamara, bro. I would love Kamara here.
Oh, that's ideal.
All three of those guys.
I'm Kamara over RJ personally, bro, because we could just
Kamara.
Let's see who else
is there.
I would say Kamara Rome right here.
Yeah, I think Rome
that's
too.
me as well.
A running back, I don't think so. I think it's overkill.
This is kind of nice.
Or Kamara 11, bet on talent.
Kamara,
a lot, man. The Saints offense worries me, which it makes sense to go Olave because it's like if you're going Kamara.
Last year, the Bucs offense worried people.
I'm wrong. Well,
you say Olave. Nah, Tyler Shuck is not Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Tyler Shuck, and
they're still outs. Like,
last in the league.
No, there's still outs for them getting like a Kirk Cousins, like a Winston, or some other quarterback. It's not like this.
I don't think so. There's no way.
That's when you know you're like.
No, I'm not. I'm saying like if you don't like Shuck, that's still other outs possibly. Because dude, you see it all the time. You do like Drew Lock. What about Drew Lock? If you got Drew Lock coming in there or someone like.
I don't think they're going to spend a
There's
second round
Alex.
draft capital on Show and then like
Decide to trade for a quarterback. I think they're going to roll with the guys they have.
And if it tanks, and try to get Archie.
Yeah,
The
it's-
legacy play.
I'm
Maybe
always.
Jameis.
Well, what we do know is Alvin Kamara proved that he could succeed no matter how bad it is, even though he's probably going to get run down and be out weeks 15 to 17. But he's a great advance piece. He's going to catch a lot of passes.
Look, we always talk about it's a weak defense division. It applies for the Saints too. Kamara gets to face a weak division. Oh, so does Olave. So yeah, they could break down, but like any player could break down, man. It's a violent game.
For sure. I just think
It
it's
is.
a low enough projected offense that I like to play it either one way or the other. I like both of them, but personally, it's not a team I like to stay.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Olave's fine at Bryce. Sorry.
We bet on talent on these random players that we haven't even seen succeed, and we can't bet on Olave.
I love Olave. I think Olave is mispriced talent wise by 2 rounds, maybe 3. I take Olave. I have like 18% Olave in BBM. I do think Olave's very talented, but it's just he's one of the few ones now where it's like, yeah, the situation might be just so bad that the talent doesn't matter. He's looking like the 1-2 there. Like there's really good reports there. He outplayed Olave last year. So
still takes target.
We get stuck. We get stuck in this thing of like, because this player is better, that's actually worse for Olave. Actually, Shaheed being better and Juwan being better is good for Olave because the offense will be better. Like I don't look at it like just like, oh, it maybe on like full PPR where you're just trying to consolidate as much like garbage touches, but I think the offense being better is
obviously if he's just like the lone wolf in an offense, but the
I
Saints
think in good offenses that makes sense, but if it's a low volume offense and the quarterback play is trash, I think it matters a little bit if Shaheed's taking away targets from Olave.
I think it's a lot of assumptions that we just bet on. Like I just bet on talent. I'm not saying we have to take Olave, but I'm just saying like me personally, I'm betting on talent. I'm betting on Olave's talent. I'm betting on Kamara's talent. If you want to bet on Shaheed, I mix in Shaheed is a good bet too. I don't want to super stack. I don't want to super stack them, but
so we're coming up next.
Okay, I see what Sus is looking at. I'm kind of looking at it a little bit, man.
It's all right. We have Bryce and we have 2.
Man.
At 84, bro. It's a. This team is so sick. We can afford to have Mixon miss a month, and he's not.
Why don't we do Mixon? Why don't we do like a Mixon Higgins little fun little stack?
Mixon, and we can do whatever you guys want for 7 rounds.
Sean, are you in on Mixon's here?
Mixon's fine. I'd like Aaron Jones as the second.
I like Jones better than Mixon too, but
well, that's not exactly what I said. That's
I did Mixon and I would if it was my team, I'd go Mixon and Jones, but it just ended or take like Miles Sanders or
Hawkinson. Bring that.
We have 3 RBs. Do you guys want to go Higgins or Jones?
I would be Higgins over Jones. I'm cool with Hawk too, but Hawk is kind of injured. But I don't know if it's serious. So I'm cool with Hawk.
Yeah, let's go Higgins because we have 3 dusty RBs already. So I don't want to add a 4th potentially.
Okay.
Let's get upside with Higgins.
Thank you for taking Mixon. Thank you. That we found the reason, bro.
I mean, look, he can miss a couple weeks and be fine.
This is what I realized that if I'm gonna make a pitch for a player, then like, look, Mixon and Higgins are on the same team. Let's pick both of them. So I get what I want, and you get what you want. And I think, and Sean is doesn't look happy, but
no, it's all right. It's close for me. It's just on my Mixon teams where he falls. I like just getting that other guy so that even if Mixon misses 8 weeks, like this team still, you gets to advance, and then you're just like a total weapon.
But you don't think Kyron and Kamara can hold it down for 8 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I like our receiver room. We have 3 really, really good guys, and then Rome's a talent and development bet.
I just want to say,
it's not like the biggest preference. I would probably have Jones 3-4 spots ahead.
If I can hit you with my Mixon cope, I'm not saying it's impossible for him to miss 6 to 8 weeks, but we haven't. I try to go off of like reporting to the best of our ability, and this is towards the whole market. Nobody has said he's going to miss that much time. It sounds like it's 50-50 for week 1.
That's true.
I've heard that too, but it kind of to me feels like 50% week 1, like 50% week 5. That's my vibe. That's not very objective analysis.
There's a lot of vibes is all I'm saying. And everyone hates Mixon, and I get it, but the dude, I would be really worried about Mixon if he had a DJ Giddens on his team, a Krosky Merritt, a Taj Brooks, a Jarquez Hunter. Woody Marks is like a Daria Gumbawale, I think. Like, he's sending Daria Gumbawale to 0. He's going to play 35% of the snaps.
Aren't you worried about Dameon Pierce?
I don't think he's making
Chubb will mix in a bit, but it just at that price. I mean,
I think
is probably the last, like, fair. Actually, I wouldn't even count him there. Like, that's kind of the actual starters, and then you're kind of like in these mixed bags.
Okay, Sean, hear me out. It's actually better if Mixon misses 6 to 8 weeks because he'll come in fresh when it matters. Because I don't trust him to last the full season at this age. So let him come in at week 8.
He's not grinding, man. That guy.
Yeah, exactly.
If he's healthy, he can last. Like,
ooh, I would love that, bro. If that made it.
I think my worry with Mixon is just that it's a CMC of last year where the Texans are hush hush about it. And just even when he comes back, this foot issues, he dealt with it last year. He's been doing it since spring. So like he could just get hurt he could be ready week 1 and then get hurt again week 3 and be out.
What if we did
don't make
what if we did Caleb and like Andrews?
Yeah.
Caleb, I was gonna say we keep taking Baker. Like Baker is whatever.
I would say Andrews is my 1, and then what we do after is.
Could I just throw one thing out there? What about Caleb Loveland?
No, I think
we have Andrews is just better. I think with Caleb.
I'm like, we don't need to like overstack it. It's like, dude, like Andrews.
I would say
likely's injured. Likely's injured. He's gonna have a ramp up. We have to go Mark Andrews for sure, right?
If we lose Caleb, we could get Goff or something, or like.
I like the thought process for sure. The double stack is the double stack.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do. We got Joe Mixon.
We have the backs back. Never mind.
We got Loveland last draft. It's like I don't want to just go all in on one player.
That's fine.
That's fine. And with this way, it's like when everyone gets to the finals and they have Caleb with Loveland and he doesn't pop off, and we have Andrews against the Packers. It's kind of like a nice little wrinkle. Maybe it doesn't go that way.
But maybe at price. I'm worried about Likely. That's like pretty serious. Like, we know that.
He had surgery, bro. Like for a tight end, anything like ankle or foot for a tight end, I don't like that. For a quarterback, I don't like that either, obviously. For a cornerback, I don't like it for any player. I'm in on the Saints, bro. In BBM, I have like 28% Kamara. I have like 25% Olave. I'm back in at these prices.
That's a great quote, Harmon. It's very sharp. Don't find injuries. Injuries will find you.
The market is always so scared, bro.
Who were the hurt players last year going into it? Was it CMC and anyone else?
I was getting Josh Downs in the 190s because he got tackled weird like 6 weeks before the season or something.
Oh, wait. You talking about last year? I was getting Baker in the 170s. I was getting Burrow in the 110s. Like,
yeah,
last year was.
Remember, Burrow's wrist was going to fall off,
and
they took him in the 110s, bro.
And I was saying, like, why don't we do backstacks with Burrow and Chase Brown and Gesicki? Like, oh, that's so bad if you don't have it with Jamar Chase. It would have been better with Jamar Chase, but you just want mispriced players. And
Jamar Chase fell to the second round a couple times because he missed a practice. Jahmyr Gibbs fell to the mid-second in a couple drafts, like late, because he missed a practice.
Dude,
everyone
I saw him. Yeah.
The lesson you got to be on it that day. Like, something spooks people that day, you buy it.
I had a Jahmyr Gibbs and Jamar Chase in BBM last year in August. It didn't make it to week 16, but it was close.
How did that not?
Like, he was falling so far.
Well, Boogie, his BBM team was Gibbs and Amaron, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I blocked out that team.
He also had a Jamar Chase Gibbs team because we were hitting it in August, dude. Like,
wait, Gibbs fell to the.
There was a CMC Gibbs team, bro. There's a CMC Gibbs team. I've seen.
Chase wasn't the 101 last year. He was in the 105, 106 range a little bit.
He was 104, but he was falling to like 107 and 109 sometimes.
Yeah, I saw 109, 110 teams.
Yeah,
People were
that's
scared,
true.
but we do this every year. I've seen Burrow be a league winner, so why don't I've seen Jamar be a really good player? Why don't we just bet on him, right?
Well, I'll say this,
People are not doing that this year.
Joe Mixon. Well, it depends per case. Like Joe Mixon, that's early for Cam Ward, but Joe
Mark
Mixon,
Andrews for me is that.
Yeah, Joe Mixon is probably the worst case of all the last few years. When you leverage his age and the injury is the same from last year in spring, but 84 is fine for Mixon, especially if it's week 1. So I do concede to that. We're coming up 3 picks. Dude, where do the quarterbacks go?
Yeah, I don't like pushing him up. I don't like
no Stroud.
I like
no fucking
crazy. Look at the board.
It doesn't matter. Let's
that
take
means there's some values.
Ramondre, if he falls.
There's no value.
Let's get the Patriots RB1.
Okay.
Ramondre.
He's not there. He's not there.
What about Kyle? What about Kyle?
Wait,
Williams?
do it by all. Yeah,
Kyle.
I would also suggest Ray Davis.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
let's do that.
So no quarterbacks, right?
I don't like to panic in these pods.
No, we don't need quarterback now.
I think
you can't let them win. What about Tank?
What's the worst case?
I think
I kind of like Tank there. Ray,
I'd be down for Tank.
We took Ray last draft as much as I do like him.
All right, let's do that. I
Tank
say we push quarterback.
Actually, Sauce will be happy with this. Tank is a very nice compliment to Joe Mixon because early season grinder. It is definitely Tank. Now, Tune could steal chain like week 8, but so what? At this price, so what?
They saw how good our team is. They're like, we're not going to give them any stacking options.
Our next pick, what's our next 4 rounds? It's 156,
157, and then 180, 181.
Aaron Rodgers, Caleb.
They have the same buy. It doesn't matter, but I always push quarterback when we don't get our favorite because I don't like. What do we need to pull up if we just go at the next turn, if we just take Geno Smith or a Sam Darnold, Sam Darnold, and in the next turn we take Arroyo, and it's like, wow, this team projects even better than taking Stafford or
for sure. Yeah, you can't play scared.
These ADPs don't even matter. What's the difference between taking Darnold 20 picks apart from ADP?
Nothing.
It's also.
Oh yeah, that's what the studies say is ADP up until 130, 140 is pretty efficient largely, and then it's kind of wild.
ADP. If your next pick is 5 picks away, then ADP matters more than if your next pick is a full. You got to wait 24 picks, then it's not coming back. Darnold's not coming back, probably. It just depends.
Get out the cat spray bottle. Yeah, I need to pipe them down. I'm always getting sniped on QB, bro. But it's okay. Oh, Stink Bisbee. I saw that comment. Who dropped it?
Man, we gotta.
I'm always looking at Feature 84.
We gotta get a response from the president of the Tank Glacier fan forum.
The good thing about taking Tank is that we don't.
I'm only the vice president. I'm just a figurehead.
I like the point about Tank with the Mixon thing. That's sharp by Sean, and also Tank Bisbee sets up the A-Ritz Pierce stack we can do later if we want to. That's actually a close thing. I love that.
I don't think it's coming back to 180, so it would have to be at the next one.
We'll see. I mean, we'll push the 180. I think, right? Because I think here we can do
just relive the same team.
It depends what's available. I don't like Bryce Young, dude. Unless I have
You're not in on Bryce Young?
I like his situation. I think he's actually pretty good.
I mean, he's fine. It's not someone I'm excited. Let's take a Bryce Young. It's dude, I don't know, Rodgers later, Darnold later.
What if Kincaid falls?
I would take.
Why is Kincaid falling when he's the only guy left in town?
He got hurt. I think he got hurt. It's the same bias. Andrews doesn't matter.
Tillman.
I really don't.
I'm fine with the Bryce,
but
Bryce Coker.
What about Geno? Geno projects really well.
There.
Yeah,
I just think Bryce offers kind of some upside at this point.
He has legs too, because
they get Ted. That's the first time.
I just don't like Leggett, so it feels like you're forcing a stack with a player you don't like Tillman over Leggett.
Or you could get later tight end too and get.
I personally like Leggett. I think there's good reports coming out of camp right now with him. But Sean says, how do you guys feel about Leggett?
Leggett
if we do Bryce,
kind of feels like the odd man. I just like Coker more. I think Coker is actually super talented. Not a
but
I think
They're
the
saying
thing is,
that-
like, if you want Bryce, like, you could, like, I'd rather have Bryson Tillman over Bryson Leggett. Like, that's the point where we're at, right? And we don't have that option.
Tillman goes. Yeah, Tillman goes right now.
I'm cool with Big Naj too. At past
Please,
no, you're
no,
not.
please.
I know you're cool with Big Nas.
20 picks past ADP, I'm definitely cool with Big Naj, and we correlated with the game stack with
All
the
right, please.
Texans.
No, please no. So many
Over
great
Bryce.
round 18 running backs, bro.
Big Nas goes. So do you
Thank
guys want to
God.
do Bryce Leggett, Pogino?
What about Bryce Algier?
What about Bryce
I'd rather
Gino?
go Algeria.
Bryce
and then
Gino,
get
lock
like
up.
Coker
we can back
or
stack a bunch of
Thielen or
stuff.
My
Jatavius.
only worry about Coker is I like him, but he might not make the team. Might be
Yeah.
the fourth.
They're saying he might not make the team, and I'm a huge cokehead.
I would
but-
be Algier here, but I don't know, man.
Sean, Algier or Leggett stacked?
I would
Algier
do
has higher
Gino
upside.
and lock up our third quarter because we need three
Gino?
QBs, right? This is like
We could
end of
wait.
massive
Oh
deal.
yeah, Gino might be a sharp. But, I mean, either.
I think look at the quarterbacks.
We'll go
Open the
Algier.
quarterback tab. There's so many quarterbacks later. I don't feel
No,
scared. I
there's
don't
not.
feel worried.
No, there's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think Gino
What do you mean?
you're
Wait,
worried?
sorry. So many quarterbacks later. Spinal. We got Spinal next.
What?
Then Gino, who's a dog.
No,
Stafford,
I'm talking
Spinal.
about no. These are the ones
Please,
I'm considering.
like Rodgers,
So
like, do you
Gino,
think-
no,
Yeah.
Gino, Darnold, A-Rich, Rodgers, and even to some extent, Russ is fine, but a risk. But even without Russ, that's 4 solid ones. And then you have the Spinal boy.
Spinal boys.
What's bad about going
if
two
it's the next pick and
quarterbacks?
Stafford's there? That's
I don't think Gino and Rodgers are that different. this
Stafford
year.
is off my board until further notice, until we get clarity. Because he's not a
Yeah.
spike guy
See,
anyways. Why would I take him?
Maybe I'm just a Gino Glazer. I think he belongs in like the 130s.
You are a Gino Glazer, but it's
he
okay.
can run a little bit.
I would rather have Gino over Bryce on this team.
I agree.
But
But
we took Bryce, so
Gino.
WTF?
Rodgers
You know who I think is
had
the-
two spike weeks the last 4 weeks of the season, and he had a better stats than Mahomes last year. And he's with Arthur
Different
Smith.
team. That's not a
Johnny
positive.
Smith ass team.
Okay, last year on the Steelers, with the same coaching staff, Russell Wilson spiked for like 29 points and Justin Fields spiked for 31 points. So there is still upside on this offense. The Saints are bad. The Steelers are bad. Every team that's not a slappy team is bad offense. This is crazy when they face the Bengals, the Browns twice, they face the Ravens twice, and it's going to be a bad offense. I don't see it. And I'm pushing back on the market. The market is wrong. Like every year, Baker was going 170s last year. Now he's going 80s and 90s. The market
Joe
is
Flacco. Joe Flacco, Deontay Johnson, round 17, 18. Let's fucking go.
I'm so in with Tillman, round whatever 14.
You know, I was going to say the Panthers to get.
He's the weakest. I actually like Najee before the injury. That's just these comments.
You know who they're saying, like,
on my phone, bro. This is
you know who J.C. Horn said is like unguardable, and like all the Panthers beats are saying is like clearly the
Hunter
second best
Renfrow.
receiver. Yes.
Oh, that's actually kind of sharp. Round 18. We're not taking him if you're in our draft, but you know, wink, wink.
Like he's gonna be so low, bro. Have you seen his?
It adds the
routes?
team
He's
aura,
actually-
if anything. It's round 18, so we'll see.
I would
I love it.
unironically be down for Flacco unironically late if you wanted to.
Thielen, if he makes it,
So,
would be sick.
Coming
Unironically,
together.
Rico.
I think unironically, the stack is like you need the flex players that hit. The stack is the least important part of the build, and quarterback scores are replaceable. You don't need to stack every quarterback. Like,
Right.
if
Yeah,
you
we
have
don't-
one game stack
we don't
built out,
Sanders
you're
will be
kind
there
of
next
like extra
pick.
sick.
What about Rogers Johnu?
I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Those are two good players that are going to score a lot of points that the market's devaluing because he's back with Arthur Smith, who used him over Kyle Pitts, and we're supposed to not like that. Okay,
R.I.P. Stafford.
They're close. That's a technical. That's a
take him out of the queue. He should be undraftable until we get good reports because like he's not going to rise back. Like who needs him? This is a risk, and we don't stack him with Kyrie.
Yeah, I'm not doing him.
I will say
If
if
it goes
Stafford,
to the other picks, I would do it. But
if Stafford is out for the year, are you guys moving Cameron down or like what are you guys doing?
He
with
was
that?
already down.
So,
I had neighbors over
Byron's a
Puka
big
already, so
product of
nothing
the
changes.
offense. I think he's fine at 36, but it's because the Rams RB1 role is so live. That's why he goes that high.
Yeah. So if you have
Shout out Boogie. Rogers, John. Let's do it.
Double tap. Double. No, fuck.
No. He's dust, bro. It's Renfro over him straight up. But John here.
I would.
It's not
John. No, it's Roman Wilson. No.
Roman Wilson is
these numbers. It's
dude.
The stack fit our team needs, and Jonnu's underpriced. So,
bro, the things they're saying about Adam Thielen. The things they're saying about Adam Thielen are like, yeah, he's like, a
I agree with that.
Here.
I like this team because everyone kind of got a little bit. Maybe we need to give Sean the last 2 picks because Sus got Tank Bigsby and he got Jonnu. I got Rogers. You got Bryce Young.
Fuck you, Gamble.
I got Higgins and Sus got Mixon. So I think we owe Sean the last 2 picks.
I got no one I wanted here, but I love you guys.
You got Bryce Young, bro. You're the one who pulled him up.
True.
If I could pitch Sean.
No, Roman Wilson is good at football.
Okay. Time out. So I clicked some Roman Wilson. He's a receiver 2 right now in sets, but there was a guy I listened to that went to Steelers training camp for 3 days and said Roman Wilson got targeted no times. And when he did, he dropped the ball and Rodgers had that like disgruntled look like, you fucking piece of shit.
We
like,
know he stinks.
Right?
We know
you gotta send me that then. I haven't seen that.
I'll send you the podcast. Yeah.
Could
this
I
guy
put forth
Thielen's gone. I would
for Hunter Renfro.
I would go
Coker.
I think I would go Coker than I don't know. I think I'll go Coker.
Okay, I'm just saying that's completely against every single beat report. We're going off priors. We have to adjust.
I would go
Renfro is
Coker and
absolutely.
I want them both.
I would be down for both.
I'll be down for both. Fuck it. Well, okay, running back we're good at, right? 5 RBs.
Or Coker, Jatavian Sanders.
And by the way, I'm the original
just keep in mind this is a small field. You don't need the absolute nuts. You don't need these low-owned prodigies and
it's not even low-owned. He's the wide receiver 2 or 3.
No, I'm not talking about Coker or anything. I'm just saying in general, like we can lower our if Slayton is there, we can take Slayton. We don't need to stack up Geno. Geno can rushing touchdowns like last year. He got rushing touchdowns.
We don't have Geno.
What? I said Slayton.
You said Geno. Oh, you mean Bryce Young?
I said Bryce.
I think he said both. Oh, okay. So if you got, please go on Twitter right now and look up Hunter Renfro and Coker. All the beats are like Coker may or may not make the team. Renfro is the most unguardable player. Like we just have to adjust.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if you have these two,
Sean gets 1 pick. Sean's gonna get one of these picks no matter what.
Should be Arroyo if he makes it. I mean, that's like ridiculous.
But that's not that's a pick we all like. You have to have a pick that's super niche.
No, don't make a bad pick. Make this pick you try.
What's our tenants or
Arroyo actually is a bring back on the Bryce Young. Yeah,
I like it. I like that. I like Calvin Austin.
Calvin's
Where's Roman? Roman when?
Roman Wilson.
Roman Wilson's too far to scroll.
I think
Jimmy Horn is killing camp too, bro. Like he's looking like a real star.
Coker actually did well in NFL.
Guys, we don't need 99 percentile.
No, we don't.
We don't need 99 percentile for a small field. We need a realistic
outcome. So are we putting Arroyo? Can you scroll down on our team?
Arroyo has to be first. I mean, that's like
our team fucks, dude. What are you talking about? Gamble said this team sucks. This team has all the greatest hits on it.
Gamble's a total moron. I don't care about anything he says. Literally couldn't care less. What about Arroyo Renfro for the vibes?
Arroyo,
how about Arroyo and then Sean gets to pick the last one? I would lean.
He
Calvin
picked
Austin.
Arroyo. Okay.
I would lean Calvin Austin.
Renfro's around 18.
Let's do it. Wait. How about you raise
Arroyo's
above Coker?
Cash out.
Arroyo's definitely Arroyo.
Sean, I'm gonna give you this next pick too, Sean.
You know what? I would say let's do Renfro one time.
White boy magic. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I have a lot of Coker. That's the only thing. That's the only.
He did tweak his hamstring 4 days ago. Does that matter?
Oh fuck! Raise Calvin Austin.
No, don't crash out. Don't override Sean.
Hey, fuck
it.
Hey,
we got the next Adam Thielen.
When we win this with Renfro on the roster, giving him 0 points, it's gonna be beautiful.
I think Arroyo might carry this tight end room.
Like rivalry stream.
Arroyo's fun right here. Royal Week 17
I'm like
could just go
50-50
off.
on his takes right now. So
I don't even want to say it's a bring back. It's literally like the Panthers defense sucks. He's gonna shred him. I don't care about the bring back. He's just gonna score 25.
Oh, the Panthers defense is awful. Yeah, I agree.
Let's go over this team. This was like the first quad box where it was disagreements, a lot of back and forth, but I think we landed it.
These afternoons make you crash out. The energy of the sun, you're just like no.
I think we agreed on pretty much everything except for like Sean didn't like Mixon. That was pretty much it.
Unfortunately, he is ass.
No, I don't think so.
Roman
Wilson. Oh yeah, Roman Wilson is a college football playoff hero.
But like you said, like with Coker doing the NFL production, Roman hasn't done any NFL production. Damn, I thought he was Jordan Nelson.
Y'all writing him off. He hasn't played NFL football. I mean, so
he probably won't, to be honest, too. But
the tequila bottle.
Can I just read off?
Can
I read off two little quotes?
Of course, yeah. Go ahead.
On Roto World, the most recent Hunter Renfrow stuff. Quote: the Charlotte Observer's Mike Kay, who's one of their beats, believes Hunter Renfrow has found notable chemistry with Bryce Young. Points out that Young has targeted Renfrow regularly through the practices. Wasn't just the reporters noticing it. Bryce Young praised his ability to get open and understanding of the game before saying he's excited to continue building. And then the other one was that a different beat reporter said, oh no, same guy, but like a week later said, Renfrow has clearly outplayed Coker in practice. So watching some of the clips and all the glaze, it's interesting, man. I have 12% Coker, but I just want, sprinkle in a little bit of the guy who's balling.
It is interesting where I like Coker too.
Wide receiver 10 not too long ago. But
new
that's
information.
Around 18. I'm not going to have like a ton of him. We should in future also like some Tesla. That's the one late. Did he go
still here?
Who, Tesla?
Yeah.
Is he? I don't think so. No, he
went.
Wow.
He went
Chaos,
early.
What's Chaos's name?
Lampert.
What a KLS. Or just put Chargers, maybe.
Yeah, he went too.
Keeps rolling.
I think Tesla's role in the offense, like they traded three third-round picks for him. He has to beat out Tim Patrick.
Let's go over this team. Who?
I think this team is great, man. It has a lot of interesting pieces that we wouldn't have had unless we drafted it together.
If this wins it,
Frankenstein
live footage, and it's just like, oh my god, no.
We were mostly disagreeing about players that we didn't even take, though, like Olave and stuff. And it's like,
true.
I think the team is fine. We don't need Bryce Young. Like, I don't worry about quarterback because we can replace quarterback pretty easily, and we did. We replaced it.
I think we landed.
Yeah, I think Bryce will contribute to this team. The receivers are really good. Running back Tank has to be that guy, and you have the upside if Algier gets an opportunity. With the Bijan injury, obviously.
Oh yeah,
traded to the Cowboys potentially.
The receiver smash. I mean, those top four. Sheesh.
True.
I would take Algier on the Cowboys. I would literally take over Breeze straight up.
Yeah. I mean, talent. Yeah, I think
I would take Breeze. Algier for me would be in that like Chuba range.
See, Breeze hasn't even had a 1,000-yard season like Tyler has with a shitty offense. So
Kamara's never had a 1,000-yard season.
Oof.
But you can catch passes.
Devon Achane.
I mean, when you can score 6 touchdowns in a game, you don't need to have 1,000 yards.
True, I had him. That's it in our home league. That's a crash out story. I lost in semis and I dropped like 250 in the championship. But it is an all-time crash out.
That's always the worst.
This team is great, man. Like we had a luxury pick. We took Renfrow.
It was fun. I think it's a fun team. Like sometimes you got to build teams that like you just go through the chaotic situations. Like if we always agree on every pick, it's not fun. Like we have to have pushback. That's kind of what the quad box is about. Is all
It wouldn't be authentic because, like, it's impossible to agree.
The iron sharpens.
Just kidding. Everyone should agree with me at all times. Just kidding.
We have 3-4 running backs. Like we only need 3 receivers.
We disagreed on Mixon, I guess. That's about it. And Bryce.
Yeah, I think there's probably like 6-7 players we kind of no, I think like 4 or 5 probably. The Renfro, this one first
one. 181. I'm fine with. I thought it was 156, so I can last.
Bro, once Renfro has like 11
pulling up Jonnu, are you serious? But no, I'm cool with that.
I don't know what people hate Rodgers, bro. It's not like he steamed up to 150s even. He's going like 180s. People are hating on a starting quarterback in the 180s.
Yeah,
I like Jatavian now.
I think people don't like Rodgers for non-football reasons. You know, if he like was sponsored by Pfizer and like danced around the TV like Stephen Colbert, he'd probably be going in the 150s.
Dude, they used to glaze Rodgers. Every show was like he's the best talent ever, and now it's like, he's a shitty
Steelers. This isn't the Bucs, like Bruce Arians Bucs offense,
yeah, he was like, oh my god, he's the smartest progressive mind.
Structure and boring and just like do what needs to be done. But
so how did Russell Wilson and Justin Fields spike last year? If that's the case.
Well, Justin Fields used his legs. Russ did have a spike week where I mean Rodgers at 180 to get a quarterback that's going to start 17 games. I think is a fine pick as your third. And we needed him a little bit. Like Caleb Rice, sure, we could have went with Caleb Geno, but like I think this team needed a third quarterback, and I trust Rodgers more than Dart or Show or
right.
Can I give a truce serum on this quarterback room?
Sure.
Rodgers is our quarterback 1 in
total. I knew he was going to say it.
Yeah. I will bet. How many BBMs do you want to bet on that? For Caleb,
4.
Give me a break.
4 BBM bets. Do we have an official?
Okay, how do you want to do the bet? Do you want to do total points or do you want to do spike weeks over 27 or 20? Total points? Rodgers total points. I'll take you 4 BBM.
All right.
Over Caleb, over just Caleb or Bryce too?
Just
I'll
Caleb.
take 2 for 1 just to be more of a douche. Like
let's do 1 for 1 because you're a Bears fan.
Yeah. Let's do Caleb versus Rodgers.
Caleb and Rodgers through the fantasy season, we're not gonna have some week 18 Rodgers is grinding for a playoff spot because the Steelers are perma 7th place and then he usurps him in week 18. So
do you think that the Bears will even be grinding for a playoff spot in week 18 though?
No, they'll be safely in the playoffs.
All right, so wait, real quick. Officially, we have a bet. Sean versus Zero. Zero has Rodgers for more total points through 18 weeks. 17 weeks. Sorry. Sean, 17 weeks for Caleb. Whoever loses the bet owes the other one 4 BBMs. Correct.
100%. Put that in writing. That's
what's on video?
We're talking about EV here. I mean, geez. Unless someone gets hurt. And I guess no stipulations on being hurt, or you want to do something like that, like 10 full games or something.
Yeah, if whatever you want. I mean, how about how many games out of 17? Well, I guess the bye week, so 10 games or more.
10 games, 90% of snaps, something like that.
Well, I don't care about snaps. If Rodgers gets benched, then he gets benched. But
do you guys want to do?
Yeah, I mean, like if like Rodgers is a Jet, he got hurt like the first play, right? Like,
yeah.
Now, do you guys want to do
90% of snaps points?
Weeks 15 through 17, just who scores more during that time?
Well, that's gonna be Rodgers because he has literally 2 to 3 shootouts.
So Sean, okay, so it's at least 10 games. Each game has to be 90%.
Yeah. I don't care about that, dude. Like,
zero. Okay. So just like what? At least 10 games.
Yeah, that's fine.
More fantasy.
I don't even need I don't need the injury. I don't need the injury protection if you don't want it.
Well, that's the only way Rodgers is scoring more. So I would say the injury.
No, because Caleb holds the ball so long, he might take he might get hurt. Rodgers not holding the ball, that's for sure.
So
and he's letting Jonnu get 70-yard yak touchdown.
Sean, are you scared of? Do you want to back out of the bet?
No. No, this is free money. I mean, look at the.
Sus, do you have a horse?
Caleb's one of the top projected rushing QBs. Like Rodgers doesn't run anymore. It's a slow analytics. Offense.
I'm giving you EV. I agree. I'm giving you EV versus like doing a bet on my own, but it's more fun this way. And I really think that the analytics are going to be very wrong because I can watch them both play.
Jonnu Smith or Colston Loveland more fantasy points this year.
I mean, I don't want to expand the bet because it's boring, but I mean,
probably Jonnu. But
so, do we have a second bet?
I'm just stoking the flames.
We're supposed to hate the Steelers. What's going on today? Jeez, are you in on Jalen Warren? What are the Jalen Warren?
Jalen Warren or Swift?
That's closer. I mean, I think Swift, but I think that's pretty close. That's like a 50-50. Jalen Warren's actually pretty good.
Oof, yeah. Don't listen to Gamble. He's saying he'd rather have Daniel Jones over Rodgers, which is nuts. Smith, we have a Smith
if Anthony
here.
Richardson was out for the year, I would say so, but I don't know.
I get it. Like I get it. Like if you're talking about Russell Wilson could get benched, but potentially, but Rodgers not getting benched for Will Howard, so he has to get injured.
Oof.
There's no one.
So
this is like the last dance. This is the last dance for Mike Tomlin, for Aaron Rodgers. They're not going out like limp noodles, bro.
Damn, he said he's about to. He said Caleb's about to get benched for Tyson Bagent.
That's ridiculous.
It's possible though, right, Sean?
It would take a lot. Number 1 overall pick in your second season.
Did you see that clip where he was trying to hit the balls and like the targets and he couldn't get?
People get upset. Like these are normal things, and then people are like, "Oh, Ben Johnson's a mean coach." Like this is the National Football League. They're all mean. Maybe like not Tony Dungy back in the day or Lovie Smith, but they're all it's just
Dan Campbell is really nice. Dan Campbell is really nice, bro, compared to Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson's an asshole, bro.
Guys, you got to be nice to Caleb.
Yeah, there was a report that Caleb couldn't practice because he broke his fingernail.
Period.
I can't believe you.
I love to see those shares. I saw those rankings. Yeah, I know you like that QB range.
I like Caleb this year for fantasy. So if I had to pick a horse, I would take Caleb over Rodgers for fantasy. But I love the confidence from Zero. I think it's a fun bet. Rodgers was solid last year as well. So
first year back off his Achilles, bro. Imagine the second year off his Achilles.
Yeah.
What's the Dobbins exposure then?
I have a lot of Dobbins.
I have a lot of Dobbins too. You want to see my Dobbins exposure?
I guess CMC too.
Show me your Dobbins.
Oh, that's a lot of Drake. That's a lot of Drake May.
15% Dobbins.
How much Rodgers compared to Caleb? We'll see where you stand.
5% Rodgers, and then Caleb.
Caleb's about to be high as fuck.
13%.
15%. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you can have both on the same team like we just did.
You could have both. Yeah.
Guys, we're
Rodgers will mentor him from the headset, and then Caleb will go out and score his points. So it's all good.
It's crazy. I haven't took Wicks in like 100 drafts. This dude's still 20%.
I've contributed something to this world, so
I think it's still a fine play. Like, cause Reed sucks.
Yeah,
that's nice. That's thicky.
Do Zero and Nick have the same top 2 receiver exposures?
Wicks and Golden, maybe.
I think Higgins might have passed Wicks now.
Top 3, baby. Olave too.
I like Golden now.
Olave is up there. Yeah, Olave is up there. And we have Love. Love is my most drafted quarterback.
Yeah, I love this year. Obviously, May, Kittle. When the first puppy came out, I did 141 puppies, and like I have so many. I had like 35% of Kittle in the first puppy because I was just taking him in the 5th round every time. So, yeah.
Kittle and Hampton at the 4-5 turn every time.
Oof, yeah.
What's the Keenan Allen at?
Oh, let me see. I don't think too much.
I have like 13 or 14.
What's the Amari Cooper at? Because he's definitely playing.
Keenan's 9% Keenan, and then
that's a solid little.
Cooper,
I have no Amari. I have like 0.5% Amari.
I haven't clicked Cooper in like 200 drafts, so that tells you what that is.
We'll
How
see.
much
Winner's already been drafted, I guess.
One. Maybe Keenan's holding up the free agent receiver market, and then the pin drops.
Wait, can we see the KLS? Can we see the Slappy exposures?
Oh,
see, like,
dude.
Can I hit you guys?
Jacory. Oh,
I'm not taking.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. What up? What up?
Can I hit you guys with the ultimate Amari
Tank.
Cope? Terry McLaurin gets traded. They have all this cap space. Who could fill the Terry downfield role? Dusty
That's our
Debo,
only
Dusty
way.
Amari. He said that's the one path that you got.
I like that.
I could
But
see
I have a
it.
question. Who would take on Terry wanting $37 million contract though?
The
I don't know
Patriots.
who would want.
The Patriots are the one
There's some
team that
teams with
would.
cap space.
Oh.
Usually, I mean, Christian Kirk got like piles of money before.
What about the Raiders? They have
He
top.
would-
They have some of the most cap space.
What's your team, Hartman? I gotta find that out. Are you a division rival?
He said, "Did Sean celebrate Prime Month is tribute to Caleb?" That's fucking diabolical. People like Golden, where did they get their ideas? Sus, get off the Golden bandwagon. No mushes allowed. What's up, Bandos? Welcome
Yo,
in.
Yo,
Torta
Did you miss
Sunday.
the crash outs earlier? And by crash outs, I mean going BTA on these debates.
Tesla.
I have so many thousands of dollars on Golden. Please, Golden, do what Worthy was supposed to do last year.
Yeah, you
and
got to
Denver
get that
will be
number up.
successful.
I'm telling you, that team investment. That's real. They trade a lot for him.
You're saying get it up more? It's already at 40%.
He's no
Tesla.
Tesla for me.
Oh.
I have 0.3%.
I think I have.
Do I have a
some.
two patches here?
You got it.
No.
You got it.
No.
Tesla?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I have the same exposure as Nick.
I agree
0.3.
that Terry's.
Got to get number up. I'm just telling you.
I don't think Terry's going anywhere either, but dude, like I could see Washington just make a statement and be like, yo, like we're not paying your ass 35 million. We'll ship you off to a team that will take the contract.
They should.
What
do
if they
that
got
they're
IU?
smart.
Wouldn't
Oof.
it make sense to do Ayuk because Ayuk is younger and that's Jaden's boy? You know, he's way younger, and then Terry's like more ready to contribute right away, and they seem kind of over Ayuk.
That'd be dope. But it depends how many years Terry wants.
Right.
Like 2 years, I could do 2 years maybe, I guess. But I don't know. If he wants like 3 or 4, bro, I'm out. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Keen Mitchell, that's nice. Yeah, he's fun. I don't know obviously behind Henry, but like he's had his moments. That's a fun
I think Keenan Mitchell, I don't care what the coaches say about him like being the third or Justice Hill having a role because simply put, like that's obvious. Like Justice Hill's the obvious too, and they have Derrick Henry, one of the best RBs. If Derrick Henry got hurt, Keenan Mitchell's gonna be the starter, I think. Yeah,
I think he's a clear handcuff to me.
I agree. I've been overweight Tesla since pre-draft.
Is Hartman a Lions fan? I'm trying to piece together this Caleb thing right now.
Hartman, you have Sean in a bind. You want to say what fan you are? I actually don't remember.
but
He told me
pre-draft,
a
how
while
would he
ago.
know he's a Lion though? He wasn't on the Lions pre-draft. So
Tesla
He's
wasn't
from
even like
Michigan.
okay.
who Tesla.
Tesla. He was a Lions fan growing up. He knew that he was going to be drafted by his favorite team for sure.
Maybe there's some like
It's interesting. Yeah, I don't think Tesla's gonna have immediate impact this year, but we saw Tim Patrick score multiple touchdowns.
But here's
Show
the question,
Mike
does
Williams
Terry-
back.
Oh, dude, I have a buddy. Legitimately,
bro's just cyberbullying on the live stream. That's amazing.
Dude, someone has like 20%.
Knew it.
Some guy had like 20%.
Some guy had
I knew it was
50%.
I have a buddy that put 15K into underdog drafts like from 2 weeks ago, right? He maxed out BBM, the big board, he did a bunch of big dogs. And then he's like, man, like he's sending me all his teams, you know, we're talking bullshit. And then he texts me a couple days later, like, yeah, I'm done drafting underdog. And I'm like, why? And then he sends me a screenshot. He had 50% Mike Williams for $5,000 of entry fees.
No.
And he's like, this.
Thank
he's
you
like,
for paying the rake. Our gracious donations
Dude, I couldn't believe it. $5,000 entry fees on Mike Williams, 50% in like 800 drafts, and
Amari must play.
It's like a Claypool bet, but even worse.
Yeah. That's and so he was like, "Yeah, I'm done doing best ball drafts." I was like, "I don't blame you, brother. Just lock it up.
Learn ball first. Step one."
That's wild. Yeah. He's the guy that met Marshawn Lynch at
Flock at 40.
Wait, no, Marshawn Lloyd.
I don't
and
think
his second place suit. More important.
I don't think he has 40. I think that's just his highest wide receiver. But 40 would be crazy.
That's why his
the
wide receiver because he had 40% QJ. That's right. So.
Pour one out for Gritty.
Dude, when Golden
tears
his ACL week 3, I'm gonna feel bad for you, Gamble.
I think he's too explosive to tear his ACL. It would just.
I hope he doesn't. Do a check-in, Nick. Yeah, I gotta text him, see if he's still alive.
That's brutal.
Bro, it's just 5,000, bro. It's just 5,000.
5,000 on Mike Williams, bro. You could have made that any round 18.
That's like
it's only 5,000, my boy.
You could have made that on Keenan Allen, but dude, it's our
future wide receiver, one of the Commanders, Amari Cooper.
But that's why, you learn lessons, but you can't quit because I learned my lesson. Don't take bets on players who won't matter. Mike Williams will not matter no matter what. He might matter 8%.
He's definitely not going to matter.
It's not going to matter. Even if he hit, he's not going to matter. He's going to score like 18 points 1 week. Like, okay.
What's the worst exposure you guys had where it was just like a complete zero? Because for
Derek Carr retiring.
Derek Carr retiring? Okay.
15%.
As for speaking, it's Amari Cooper, but that will change. We're manifesting change. It's a large number. I'm not comfortable saying it's Mike Murray, but
really? I have 30%
of what Amari Cooper.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
but it's all like last round, but still like.
That would be crazy if he just wanted to retire with his team that he likes, so he goes back to retire.
Yeah, he signs and it's from Schefter, but it's a 1-day contract.
Oh my god,
yeah,
bro! I had 22% Tim Patrick my first year in basketball 2 years ago, and then he tore his ACL.
Oh no, and then 9%.
And then I ran it back the next year and had 25% Tim Patrick, and he tore his ACL again. So legit back-to-back years, I had over 20% Tim Patrick, who gave me a 0. It was so brutal. It was so depressing, man.
I was like, dude, start like drafting BBM the week before the season and just not sleep. Like that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Shout out.
I think that year with the Tim Patrick year, I had like 14%, and then I had 10% Corey Davis, who retired. So,
shout out Corey Davis.
Missed that guy.
Yeah, Amari's on the. Corey
last
Davis
year,
path.
dude, last year was Waller. He retired too. So it was Carr this year and Waller last year. Because I had 15% Carr. I wasn't expecting retirement. I thought maybe he's a little hurt, but man.
Very true, Arbit. It wasn't fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm a dumbass. So
that's me with Olave, bro. Just a dumbass.
What was Cam Akers 3 years ago? Was that when he tore his Achilles in the summer?
Yeah, because that was before Kyron.
Yeah, I had a lot in like dynasty leagues. I don't think I was doing major best ball leagues, but like there was someone out there that had like 40% Cam Akers and got that report and just fucking like stopped drafted.
And then the next year it was Dobbins, right? That was the next year.
Oh, dude, Dobbins week 1. I know Hartman said before he had a bunch of Dobbins that year.
Maybe it was week 2. I think he had like one good game and then because he was crushing it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Dobbins. Man, what's crazy is week 1 we're gonna get probably like a serious injury that's just gonna fuck us, and it's gonna be the same old as always. But we don't know who it is. That's the fun part, like we have no idea what player is gonna be the one that just.
But actually, another one last year was Rondale.
Rondale Moore.
I mean, like we weren't drafting him like super high, but still, it was just like a free 0 in the 18th round.
Is it better to have Dobbins have that one awesome game and then get hurt, or better to have him just get hurt before the season? So you're like, who knows anyway? Like it's almost worse when he's going to be the smash of all smashes.
Yeah, I think it's better because your process was right.
Dobbins that year.
My process is right, Lee.
Yeah.
Points per process is right, please.
Definitely.
That's crazy. Yeah, Dobbins would have been a smash that year too. I think he would have like been like a top 5-6 back.
Right.
Yeah, that was because that was the Gus year after.
Oh yeah, Gus like fucking just like flew up.
He smashed though. He had like so many touchdowns.
I think Gus tore something too, right? Like Gus, I think the same year towards ACL, and then it was
shit. I don't remember that actually.
And then everyone said that Derrick Henry could never score as many touchdowns as Gus Edwards. So
technically, he didn't, did he? Or did he?
He might not have, but
I don't think he did actually.
You may be right about that.
Because Lamar threw for 41, so that was the
thesis.
I think this year, if Derrick Henry stays healthy, he might actually have 30 rushing touchdowns if Lamar regresses in passing.
Oh, Derrick Henry did have 3 more.
Yes, let's go.
All right, we know.
Okay.
Did he beat Jamal Williams though?
I don't think so.
Some are asking.
Jamal Williams had 18 touchdowns. LeGarrette Blount,
16.
That dude had how many touchdowns?
Hella. That was crazy. Damian Harris, shout out.
Dude,
he didn't even beat Mostert. Like Mostert had 20.
Who's
triggered?
Before I end this, who's this year's Raheem Mostert?
Like a bust?
No, the other one where like just like a double-digit touchdowns, like 15, 16 touchdowns. That's maybe in a backfield that's not set. Like J.K. Dobbins, like could he be this year's Mostert?
Oh, that's fun.
I have a pick.
Miles Sanders, Javonte.
No, I have a pick that you guys might not like, but it's not going to be to that level.
Najee Harris. Harris.
No, okay. But it's not going to. I'm not saying 20 touchdowns, but overperform to that extent. I think it could be Rachaad White.
Rashad is one of the best receivers, but on a goal line for that specific question, no. But Rashad is underrated. He is a very good receiver, very good.
No, I just mean like touchdown equity, like player who scores.
For that
like
question, that could be Ramondre as well. That would because I just like the offense, and someone's got to punch it in. I think Drake May ends up just stealing Shane. Really, it's Drake May. He's really the Raheem Mostert, and he plays quarterback. But that's the real answer.
Kyle Monangai is the answer.
Kyle Monangai. Yeah, Kyle Monangai. Honestly, Kyle Monangai, if he is a number 2, and this dude's the goal line back
in that offense,
dude, man, I need to get more Kyle Monangai shares up. To be honest.
Wait, who does he have a lot of? Oh, Rashad.
Who's the one you said? Oh, Rachaad White. I think so.
I have 25% Rachaad White. I had like 2% last year. I'm so in. This price is generational. Sus was just 1 year early. Sus, come back home. We need you in the Rashad train, man. Just 1 year early.
I can't, man.
You say can't.
I simply cannot do it. What about besides
Bigsby?
Who's like,
okay, I was gonna say.
What about Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt if he snatches chain early from?
That's B-Rob. Y'all are all haters. I know that, but
I think Eckler is someone who's historically really efficient in the red zone. If B-Rob went down and he's put into like the more goal line role, I think he could actually be the Mostert, 20 touchdowns, like crazy. He could.
I think it'd be JCM, but Eckler is pretty good too.
Oh, B-Rob is trash. Like we all know that. Like you can't just give him an excuse that
he's a jag. Jag and trash are not the same thing.
No, I'm saying for fantasy,
to lose his job.
I'm not saying he's a bad football player. I'm saying for fantasy, he needs to rely on so many touchdowns that.
I just think if you're in on the Washington offense, he's just the natural beneficiary of that.
Could it be? Actually, Jordan Mason's I think a good one too, potentially.
But Mostert was going so late. He was going like 1.
Yeah, Mostert was 140s, 50s.
But if you need an injury, I don't know. Like Najee would need an injury.
Algier is the one. Algier would print without Bijan, but
oh my god, I will be so rich.
What if the Cowboys? What if the Cowboys just get tackled at the 1 all the time, and Miles Sanders just punches in 13 touchdowns?
If Miles Sanders is the goal line back, that's one way to hit it
for sure.
I'm so overweight, Miles. Please let it happen.
I need it.
Yeah,
So
my
whatever B-Rob. See, but he does like B-Rob, but he keeps saying that he doesn't like B-Rob. But we know every build he posts has B-Rob on it. He likes B-Rob.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, dude, B-Rob is not dead. It's ridiculous.
Not yet.
I said
Eckler, though. He absolutely blows.
Deebo Samuel could get some goal line touches as well.
I'm wrong.
Well, it would have to be an offense that scores a lot of touchdowns, which would be like Ray Davis on the Bills, like Ty Johnson on the Bills. He just gets like 10, whatever. Like
Dobbins, is a little more expensive, but Dobbins could score 12 touchdowns this year potentially with that offense.
So it has to be like an offense that actually realistically. I think the Bucks could score like that many touchdowns. Right?
Yeah, Bucks
Rendo
for sure.
Algier.
Jacksonville could be, a great offense, and Tank Bisbee, I think, could be the goal line back and just get, double digits. There's talk about Trey Benson being the RB1A there with Connor.
He's being nice. I don't think so.
I think so too.
I think Trey Benson's coach.
I would even think DeMercado would be annoying, and they'd be a committee if Connor went down. Exactly. B-Rob for the role. Yup.
The coach speak on Benson is worse than like Corum somehow. Like it's so embarrassed, bro. I'm listening to the coach and I'm just like,
what about player speak? James Conner saying, "Hey, we're both RB1s."
So that reminds me of Tyreek Hill the previous year saying Jalen Waddle's the wide receiver 1, and then they both suck. So I've actually.
You think I go down?
Yeah.
James Conner knows.
For sure. Sean got to.
It's been a pleasure, man.
See you later, man. With that, I am going to end it because I got to bounce too. So appreciate everyone chatting. It was a fun stream. I think we killed the drafts. Appreciate the chat. Had a great time talking to you guys as always. Go follow Sus. Go follow Sean. Their YouTubes. What's your YouTube, Sean? Sean
BF7 or Sean FF. I got to change that, bro. I keep forgetting. So my middle name, last name, and I'm born July 7th, so it's not the most strategic. But
it's fine. Go follow Sus Edwards FF. He just dropped a banger video of like tight ends and going over that and potential value and stuff. So appreciate you guys coming on. If you guys got anything to say, feel free.
It's fun stream today, and go Caleb, and drafted some good teams though. So appreciate
Pack those Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt bags while you can, and maybe a little Torrey Horton too.
And I will say that don't follow me anywhere. But if you think Aaron Rodgers is a bad pick at 180s, let's hop in a draft, and you bring all your buddies, and I will get my bags packed for cheap. Let's go.
Shout out Gamble.
At price.
Yeah. What the fuck? Have a good Sunday night.